up, everyone? I'm saying that again. What is up, everyone? OJ over here. I am ready. I am ready for this conference. I am happy to have all of you guys here. I'm still setting up everything. I wanted to start out just a little bit early. Give us a little bit of time to go through. I'm going to be looking at your comments via smartphone this time, so I'm not going to have my neck switched over to here. So I'll be looking at your comments here. And during the live stream, guys, I will not be talking at all. You might hear like, oh, and you might hear a gas, maybe if something is like amazing that gets revealed, but I won't be talking much. So let me know how the audio sounds. Let me know how everything is so we don't have any issues during the press conference. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. So let me get onto YouTube here so I can see kind of what you guys are saying about all this and what's going on here, man. Got my live stream going. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on my live stream, my channel. Yeah, it's definitely good to have everyone here. Thank you guys so much for coming out, man. I do appreciate that. Music is high, mic is lower. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, right now, I guess since we're still in this, I can change it. But I want to make sure that I have the music and everything good. So yeah. So let me adjust a few things here, guys. Give me a second. But the music will be up so you guys can hear them during the show. You know, so it is going to be louder. So let me tune it down just right now, and then I'll change it once the show's about to start. Let me put it out to about right. About right here should be good. Alright, so the music should adjust, or the music is going to be a lot lower right now, so you guys can hear my voice better. Yeah, what's up with my... It's going slow, man. My channel sucks. Please improve the content. Alright. You can go watch somewhere else if you're serious. If you're just joking, then whatever. All I know is I got more subscribers and I got more viewers than you, because you on my channel, bro. That's all that matters. Then don't watch. Nobody's asking you to watch my channel. Oh, I remember you. Dude, you're the dude that I got into an argument. I bodied you a while ago, so you got all butthurt. I remember you. Oh man, that's funny. I don't know what you're doing on my channel. If you're upset with it, go somewhere else, bro. Shit. Nobody's putting a gun to your head. If you don't like it, then go somewhere else. There's plenty of channels for you to go to, man. I know you're upset because you got bodied when we discuss things, but Jesus, go somewhere else. There's plenty of other channels to go to, man. But like I said, all I know is that I'm more entertaining than you, because you're not even, dude, you don't even have a freaking profile picture, man. You just a blank letter on your profile. So I don't know nobody cares about who you are. Nobody cares about you, but everyone's coming to my channel to watch. You know what I'm saying? So you're just a blank avatar. You're a nobody. You're a no-name. So, all right. Trolls aside, I'm gonna talk back. That's why some people don't like me. I'm gonna talk back. Even if he's joking or whatever, if he's a troll, I'm gonna talk back. I'll just ban him when I feel like it. I'm gonna talk back. I'm definitely not gonna let people, because I don't let people talk to me like that in real life. That's the thing. They're a troll, but if someone came up to me and talked to me in real life, I'm gonna talk back. I'm gonna ignore him later. I'm gonna ban him. Obviously, I'm gonna ban him if he doesn't shut the hell up. But I'm definitely gonna talk back. I'm definitely gonna make him, you know, I'm gonna say something back. I'm gonna say something back. I ain't just gonna let it slide. I'll ban him later. Mark Bryant, what's up, man? I'm feeling good. Feeling good. I always like to have the trolls come in because then it gets my mouth going. I'm a former football player. When someone hits me and talks smack to me on the field, I talk back. I talk back. I don't just let them. I talk back. Exactly. People online are cowards, of course. See, look at this dude. Look at this dude getting hard in the chat. See, look at now he's getting hard in the chat. Okay. All right. See, this is when you get banned. This is when you get banned because you're an idiot. First of all, I'm not a bitch. I'll kick your ass. That's the first thing. First thing, you don't want to fight me because you get beat up. First of all, you get beat up. Second thing is you're a blank avatar in the chat. You're a blank avatar in the chat. You ain't even strong enough to put a profile picture on you, man. Don't talk about someone else being a bitch. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna block you because you're a dumbass. Yeah, you're gonna get blocked. Ooh, block me good. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Not only did you get bodied, but you got banned. And you're an idiot. He's so tough behind the screen. I know, seriously, he calls me a bitch. Oh my gosh. He's a keyboard warrior. He's a keyboard warrior. He called me a bitch for some reason. I don't know why he called me that. I'm definitely not one, and I definitely beat his butt. He wouldn't last a second. Anybody who talks like that to someone else over the phone, or sorry, or like over a chat, obviously is a little skinny punk. It starts at 2 p.m. guys. It starts in about 12 minutes or so. I know. I try to entertain you guys, but like I said, trolls are funny because they talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, Nathaniel, you want to meet up with me? You want to fight? I am totally down. Let me know. I'm in California. Let's meet up. Let's meet up. You'll get knocked out and I'll record it. You'll get knocked out. Who cares what price Skyrim is on the Switch? If it's $59.99, it'll be reduced to $29.99 in a few weeks. Like, look, I'll tell you guys something about that. Third-party games, almost all third-party games, almost all games in general are not worth $60. None of them. You know why? Because in a few weeks, they will be dropped down. This happens to the best of games. You can get Horizon Zero Dawn right now for $39.99. Most games are not worth $60. So even if a game is priced at $60, don't buy it at $60. Wait. Because most games aren't worth the $60 that you pay for. At least in this generation, that's what I'm seeing. Most games aren't even worth the price. So wait. You know what I'm saying? Not really. I saw Miyamoto. That man had Debo escorting him. Oh, but I mean, if Skyrim is $60 on the Nintendo Switch, I mean, the remastered version for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, those were $60 too at launch. So it would pretty much be the same thing, right? But just wait, if it's too much. Exactly, but that's why I said third-party games. That's why I said most third-party games or most games. I didn't include Nintendo, Aquamaster. I didn't include Nintendo because I know Nintendo games don't usually go down in price. I mean, Pokken Tournament is still $48. I mean, and you know, the thing about it, it's not even really about Nintendo dropping the price. It's about the value of the game. If the game isn't selling or if the game isn't doing well, then it will drop. The retailers will drop the price themselves. Nintendo doesn't have to officially make a price drop. But that's the thing. Nintendo games don't officially. Nintendo games don't drop in value. They retain their value. So it's really not even a Nintendo thing. It's a market thing. You know what I'm saying? Let him make a new account. Eventually he'll get tired and stop coming to the channel. You know what I'm saying? And eventually he'll get tired of making new accounts. He'll get tired of making new accounts and he'll stop coming. Eventually. Because we'll ban every single one of them. First of all, I'll talk smack back to him and then he'll get banned. You know what I'm saying? Dual streaming? Alright. Thank you for coming to my stream, man. I don't know what I'm looking. There's a lot of stuff, man. I don't know what I'm looking forward to. There's a lot of things going on, man. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Make sure you guys, I mean, you've got some time, so make sure you guys check out my social media if you guys haven't already done so. If you want to get into contact with me quickly, the best and fastest way to get into contact with me, ask me a question or whatever the case is Twitter. So check out my Twitter, @PlayerEssence. You'll see me on there, the Naruto get up and everything. So check out my Twitter, follow me there. Also, make sure you check out my Facebook page if you like Facebook. You'll have all my videos and everything posted there as well. So yeah, check us out on social media because that social media is really cool. I interact with fans all day. When I'm not making videos, when I'm not playing with my daughter, you know, when I'm not working on certain things for the, for the channel, I'm on Twitter talking to people about video games. I'm linking articles. I'm just keeping the gaming discussion going. Sometimes I talk about sports. Sometimes I talk about other things. But yeah, man, like make sure you check me out on Twitter. So go ahead and follow me @PlayerEssence. I can put a little link here for you guys. So yeah, definitely follow me on Twitter and get all your daily updates. Natasha did it too. Awesome. Thanks, Natasha. Sorry, I was a little fast on there. I'll delete mine then. Let me move that one. There you go. What's up? Is it WitchDog69? What up, dog? What up, man? EA conference made me realize why directs are a better way to do it. Yeah, directs are definitely a better way to do it. This one's going to be over an hour and a half. So we're in for the long haul on this one, guys. My daughter might come through. You know, if my daughter comes in, don't worry about the conference as far as noise goes. I'll mute my mic and I'll just be quiet here. But I'm not going to be talking much during the conference anyway. So you guys are going to hear the people speak and I'm just going to be silent. So definitely. Yvonne Eagle says, you think the Cavs come back, OJ? No. It's going to be done. It's either going to be in 6 or it's going to be in 5. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to take it to Game 7, though. Yeah, Sony and Nintendo conference is going to be lit. I'm looking forward to Sony's conference. I know, my bad. That was my bad, Natasha. I should have had more faith in you that you were going to do it. So I'm not gonna do that, like jump ahead of you. It's the delay. So I got you. I got complete faith in you. That's my bad. That's not your fault at all. OJ, will you stream the Bethesda conference? Yes, I will be streaming the Bethesda conference as well. I'm a big fan of Bethesda games. I like Fallout. I like Skyrim. So yes, I will be streaming the Bethesda conference tonight at 9 p.m. at Pacific time. If you're on the East Coast, stay up! Because it's going to be at 12 for you guys. Woo! AM, baby. Stay up. Get a nap. Get something to drink. Relax. Kick it. Chill with your family. Wake your butt up at 11:30. Get to my channel at about 11:45. Your time for Eastern, okay? 11:45, and then I'll be streaming it. But remember, this is all in the beautiful California, so a lot of the times, they're all Pacific times, guys. A lot of these times are Pacific times. You have to realize that, all right? So yeah, Bethesda conference up late. Up late. Stay up with me. I'll be up. It'll be cool. Definitely be cool. OJ, Microsoft sucks. I wouldn't say that they suck. You know, just they don't like, you know, they don't got what you like. You know what I'm saying? $5 a.m. for you, Natasha. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's really early. I wouldn't fault you if you don't come to that one. Trust me. You'll watch the replay of Bethesda. Yeah. Scalebound is retitled as Bayonetta 3. Stop it. Why does Bethesda need their own? Because Bethesda is probably, they're definitely a top 3 publisher in the world. Bethesda makes a ton of money. They got that Johnny Manziel money. So yeah, that's why Bethesda has a conference. Now, Devolver Digital, I don't know why they have a conference, but Bethesda definitely, they have their, here's the thing about Bethesda. Bethesda has their own ecosystem outside of everyone else. You know what I'm saying? They have their own set of fans. They have their own brainwashed fans that will just support them. They just have their own style to them. Bethesda is a very unique and weird company, but weird in a good way, to where that they deserve, not only are they going to get a press conference, but they deserve a press conference, because they do have their own fans that are literally Bethesda nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are straight up Bethesda nuts. People that just buy everything Bethesda. And that company is just, the way that it's ran, it's so machine-like. In my opinion, it's a very machine-like ran company. Not necessarily corporate, but like alternative corporate, if you know what I'm saying. Like, they got corporate policies and stuff, but things seem to be a little bit more open. And that's the reason why I like Bethesda, you know, as far as them deserving a conference over other companies. You know what I'm saying? EA, they make money. Yes, they deserve a conference, but their conferences are trash. You know, and that's just my opinion. I think they should have their conferences, I don't know, like during like a Super Bowl or during like a you know, some type of sporting event or something. You know what I'm saying? Because their games are just like yearly rehashes. I mean, they're just every time rehash for Need for Speed, rehash FIFA, rehash. Oh, we're gonna add the journey mode. Like, look, I understand, you know, people like this stuff, but it's just not for me. It's just not for me, man. All right, we got 3 minutes here. What will we see here? We're gonna see a lot of cool stuff, man. I think there's gonna be a lot, man. I think there's gonna be a lot. We've got a few minutes left. Who's Devolver Digital? Exactly. Who is Devolver Digital? But they have a press conference. You thought I didn't like Sony? I think you don't watch my channel enough. Anybody who says that I don't like one thing or another, you know what I'm saying? They usually don't watch my channel because I don't hate on Sony. And I never said that I don't particularly like Sony. If there's any video that I said that I don't like Sony, look at the context of my video instead of just taking it at blanket value. Look at what I said. If I ever say that Sony's stupid or Sony did something, look at the context of my video and then make your assumption. Or then take your shot as far as what I was trying to say. But a lot of people look at face value and they don't like think when they watch my videos. So they tell me, oh, I thought you liked this, or I thought you said this. Like, no. Sony put a strike on my channel, so I bashed Sony themselves. Not that I don't like Sony personally. I do not like what they did with their move on my channel. Nothing wrong with the company as far as their games and what they do. Just what they did to my channel in that particular instance, I had a problem with. The company's okay. I don't got a problem with the company. Yeah, the conference was trash. What up, Quantum Yell? Shout outs to the mods. Golden Oracle 64. Yo, man, thank you. I appreciate that. They did drag right through the mud. It happens, man. OJ, how likely do you think Microsoft will actually start utilizing Rare and their IP? Well, we got Sea of Thieves, so we'll see where it goes from there. Rare is dead. Yeah. Rare is dead. Yeah, I saw that listing for WWE 2K18, but I don't care about WWE. All right, guys, about to start up here. Let me turn up the volume. I'm gonna turn it up. I'm gonna pretty much be quiet now. It's lit. Let's go. Yeah, Anthem's gonna be multi. I think Anthem's gonna be multiplayer. It's not gonna be exclusive. People are trying to call it an exclusive. It's not an exclusive.
is the 2017 Xbox E3 briefing. Ladies and gentlemen, the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer.
Hey, no, stop. Okay, good afternoon. To those of you with us here in person, watching on this incredible 4K screen, to the millions watching us around the world or TV or online, and to those of you watching and interacting on Mixer, on behalf of everyone on Team Xbox, welcome to E3 2017. When the renegade group of gamers, creators, and engineers came together to form the original Xbox team and deliver the first Xbox console, we were driven by three principles: empower developers, delight gamers, and deliver true hardware and technical innovation. The original Xbox team lived by the mantra, there's no power greater than X. And today, we are proud to welcome the newest member of the Xbox family, fittingly named Xbox One X. Xbox One X, the most powerful console ever made, sets a new quality standard for gamers and game creators. Starting on November 7th, Xbox One X joins the Xbox One and the Xbox One S when it launches worldwide. Now, I'd like to introduce one of our leaders in the Xbox engineering team responsible for making the Xbox One experience great for gamers and developers. Please welcome my friend, Kareem Chowdhury, to tell you more.
Thanks, Phil. It's an honor to be here at E3 and represent 3 years of engineering the team has done to bring you Xbox One X. From the beginning, our focus on game creators and you, the gamer, gave us 3 big goals we needed to hit: power, compatibility, and craftsmanship. Let's talk power, which starts with the specs. 6 teraflop GPU clocked at 1.172 gigahertz, 12 gigabytes of GDDR5 memory, and 326 gigabytes per second of memory bandwidth. These are impressive numbers that are more powerful than any other console on every dimension, because that's what it takes to give game creators the power they need so you can experience true 4K resolution, 4K textures, and 4K assets in your living room. And when we say true 4K, we mean 8 million pixels, high dynamic range, wide color gamut, premium sound like Dolby Atmos, and 4K UHD Blu-ray playback. Next, compatibility. We knew compatibility was critically important for Xbox One X, and your reaction to 360 backward compatibility has energized the team even more. So right from the start, all of your Xbox One accessories and games will work with Xbox One X. But for the team and me, that wasn't good enough. We wanted more. The game library you have today will look and play even better on Xbox One X with enhanced visual fidelity, anisotropic filtering, and faster load times. Even if you haven't made the jump to a 4K TV yet, we designed this product for you as well. Since Xbox One X enables a technique called super sampling, the new 4K games you see on stage today will look better on your 1080p TV than anything you've seen before. And finally, craftsmanship. We meticulously paid attention to every detail of design as we crafted our most technically advanced console ever. It starts with the Scorpio engine. We use 16 nanometer technology to build a 360 square millimeter chip with 7 billion transistors and a 384-bit wide memory bus. This is the fastest, most advanced processor to ever power a console. Our premium design means that every millimeter and every component within the console has been architected for maximum power and efficiency. Our aspirations were so high, an industry standard approach just wasn't good enough. The Scorpio engine is so intense that for the first time ever on a console, we're using a liquid-cooled vapor chamber normally reserved for servers and high-end PC cards. An engineer on the Xbox hardware team invented a new power management system so innovative, we named it after him. The Hovis method uniquely optimizes every single Xbox One X at the system and component level to deliver consistent performance efficiently and elegantly. Now, it's easy to think all this technology and capability will mean a bigger console. But again, we wanted more. Not only have we built the most powerful console ever, Xbox One X is the smallest Xbox ever. This is the system you asked us to build, and it has been a great honor to design and build it for you. I couldn't be more proud of our team, and I hope you love it as much as we do. Now, let's see what this monster can do.
Exclusive world premiere. please welcome, from the Forza Racing franchise, Dan Greenewald.
In the automotive world, supercars are debuted at international auto shows: Frankfurt, Paris, Detroit. But through your passion for racing on Xbox and PC, Forza has become the premier partner to the automotive industry. So today, for the first time in history, a flagship supercar is making its world debut here at E3 in front of you. This year, we announced a 6-year partnership with Porsche to bring you amazing experiences, both in-game and in person. Porsche shares our vision for the future of racing and esports. And this car has never been seen outside of the guarded walls of Porsche. That honor belongs to you, exclusively. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS. This is not only the most aggressive expression of Porsche's legendary design, it features the most powerful road-going 911 engine ever made. Like the Xbox One X, it's a monster. And with over 4.8 million active players across Xbox and Windows 10, Forza is one of the largest racing communities on the planet. You made this historic moment possible. Through your passion for racing, the digital and the real worlds are merging in an unprecedented way. So now, let's take a look at the Porsche 911 GT2 RS in Forza Motorsport 7 running on Xbox One X. I'm joined on stage by 2 presenters for our Forza Racing Championship eSports Series.
I'm Shannon McIntosh, professional race car driver and Porsche driving coach. I'll be pushing the GT2 RS to its limits on the sun-baked streets of Dubai.
And I'm Verena May, professional racer and stunt driver. I will be fighting to survive dynamic weather in the Nürburgring in this Nissan GTR race car.
We start with Shannon in her customized driver on Dubai. Using the power of Xbox One X, Forza Motorsport 7 runs at a native 4K and a rock-solid 60 frames per second. And we have the additional power to deliver shocking levels of detail. Using super high resolution assets, we've recreated the intense feel of one of the greatest driving roads in the world, the Hafid Mountain Pass. But in Forza Motorsport 7, we've reimagined the entire racing experience on all devices. Racing is more immersive and dynamic. Ominous skies roll in as car parts rattle and vibrate. We've made racing more epic and grand. Race through living environments featuring spectacular vistas and massive scale. You can see we've made racing more dynamic and surprising. Dynamic puddles grow as the storm unleashes its fury. It's more thrilling and competitive. Feel the intense heat grease up your tires as you battle your rivals. And it's more beautiful and alive. Dark skies open up and change as the sun emerges from the clouds for a breathtaking finish. Racing is reborn in Forza. Whether running on the Xbox One family of consoles or Windows 10 PCs, Forza Motorsport 7 is the most technically advanced and comprehensive racing games ever made. With more than 700 cars, it features the largest collection of Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and Porsches ever assembled.
Today, you are the first people to see the 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS. And this week at E3, like me, you can be the first to drive it.
So come experience the most powerful road-going 911 ever made on the Xbox One X, the most powerful console ever made in Forza Motorsport 7. Thank you.
I'm going to play a ton of Forza Motorsport 7 when it ships on October 3rd. And when Xbox One X launches, we will all get to experience Forza Motorsport 7 in true 4K at 60 frames per second. Today, we're going to showcase the world's greatest creators with a lineup of different types of games for every type of gamer. It is the largest and I believe the most diverse lineup of games that we've ever shown on our Xbox E3 stage. Games from creators large and small, games that inspire and challenge us, games that transport us to new worlds and offer us new perspectives, and games that push the boundary of our art form. Today, we will feature 42 games here on our stage, including 22 games with console exclusivity on Xbox One. Every one of these games will play great on each member of the Xbox One family, but of course, they will play best on Xbox One X. Up next is a game from a creative team that built their franchise on Xbox. In 2010, 4A Games worked with us to launch a single-player masterpiece that I played on Xbox 360. Now, I'm honored to bring them back with the premiere of their next work, running in-engine in true 4K.
World premiere. World premiere.
We are the first. The first to see the gods. The first to tame their beasts. The first to guard the soul from evil. We conquered this land and built an empire. But there are whispers on the wind. A brotherhood born in the shadows. They are the first to call themselves the Assassins.
Please welcome, from Ubisoft, Creative Director Jean Gadon.
Thank you. Ancient Egypt is the birthplace of modern civilization. And it is also the birthplace of the Assassin's Brotherhood. Assassin's Creed Origins is taking you to the perfect setting for an epic gaming adventure. Egypt, 3,000 years of history and mystery at the tip of your fingers. Assassin's Creed Origins is also the story of one man, Bayek. Bayek is the last Magi, the protector of his community, an Egyptian sheriff, if you like. And his struggle against the dark forces that corrupt ancient Egypt will lead to the foundation of the Assassin's Brotherhood. But recreating ancient Egypt, going back so far in time, pushed us to rethink and expand our gameplay mechanics. We added many RPG elements to a huge systemic world, more detailed and alive than ever before. So today, we are very proud to show you what the game looks like on Xbox One X running in 4K. And now, just for you, Bayek is coming back to Siwa, his hometown, to kill the fake oracle, Medunamun.
World premiere.
Siwa, my home, the sacred oasis.
Our Medjay, the last protector, our prayers are answered. Siwa has not been the same since he left. I hope you are here to rid us of Medunamun.
Be my eyes, Senu. This temple resembles a fortress. What has happened?
Get out of my way.
There you are, Medunamon. The next masked one on my list. Now it is my turn to tip the balance of Anubis. Better be careful here.
I should go drop these priests in the desert. Let us stand to take them.
Ah, a fine bow.
If the people see these dead priests, they will surely revolt.
It is too dangerous. I will pass for now. Guide me, Senu. Medunamon. You will die, Medunamon.
Die, you bastard! Going to kill you for that! See what is mine!
Finally.
At Xbox, we've always believed in the power of games to unite us all. Today, communities of gamers not only play together, they create together and watch together. A whole new genre of games has emerged designed for both the player and the community. And with Mixer, we're innovating new features to make these experiences even better. This one's special. Of all the games in this genre, here is one that the world is having as much fun watching as they are playing. And I can tell you that includes many of us at Team Xbox. The creative director of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a gamer turned developer who designed this game together with a passionate community. Please welcome PlayerUnknown himself, Brendan Green.
Thanks, Phil. Good afternoon, everyone. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a multiplayer battle royale where you must fight against 100 other players to be the last one standing. Our team's focus is to bring the most complete Battle Royale experience ever to console and deliver a great experience across all Xbox One devices. Our development is truly community-driven, and we owe much of our success to everyone who's given us feedback over the past year. With over 3 million PC players to date, we can't wait to bring PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds exclusively to Xbox One later this year, with an update for Xbox One X enhancements shipping with the final version. See you on the Battlegrounds, everyone.
Exclusive. Exclusive.
Let's try to stick together this time.
Why the buckle out? No heroics.
Get ready!
Exclusive.
What would you do if the world you knew was gone? All the comforts, the simple pleasures you took for granted. How would you protect yourself and the ones you love when the protectors can't even save themselves?
Army's pulling out. Come on. Last truck. Get in.
Want some of this? How about you?
How will you decide who belongs?
Thanks. I owe you.
How will you choose a place to call home? How will you build it? Work together to defend it. From the terror just outside the walls. When you get hungry, cold, what risks will you take? What mistakes will you make? When the only family you've got is about to tear itself apart, will you end a life?
Wait.
Or save it?
Please.
This is our only one, but we need everybody we've got. When you get in too deep and realize no one gets a second chance.
How will you find the strength to carry on? In this world of the living and the dead, how will you survive?
Exclusive.
Two players remaining. One player remaining.
And what a play from the wounded warrior. She was caught in a trap, but she used superior tactics to get herself out of there. She's going to take the win. Let's move on to the next arena. Here we're following Bloody Marrow. There's only 2 players left in this particular map. Those tracks are leading up, but that tree is going to give them direct information. That red outline is a mortal unicorn, and he's letting in about 100 meters away now. Looks like he might be crafting or something, but what is this that Bloody Marrow's going to do? Getting ever closer, join that beeline, and now he's going to cloak it up. Is he going to walk in through the front door or what? Looks like he's going to sneak in on the back window. Here we go. Shot in the back. That's one twice. The Immortal's in trouble. Somebody from Mixer decided to chime in. That invincibility bubble's going to help him out. And Barrow bouncing it up forward. There we go. Oh, that was going to do the damage to the arrow to the belly. That's going to be the win for Bloody Barrow. Bloody Barrow wins the round.
Please welcome, from Mojang, Brand Director Lydia Winters.
This summer, millions of Minecraft players will be able to play together on the device of their choice for the first time. Xbox Live will unite the global Minecraft community across mobile, VR, Windows 10 PCs, and consoles. As part of this effort, we're excited to welcome player-made skins, maps, textures, and massive community-run servers into the game itself. Because we know that the amazing content you create makes Minecraft even better. This fall, Minecraft will receive a free 4K update that brings more graphical options to the game. But we didn't stop there. With all this talk about graphics, we're taking things one step further. Today, we're revealing a new look for Minecraft that we're super duper excited for you to try out. One that's inspired by the power of Xbox One X and available this fall. Let's check it out.
Minecraft in 4K. When the Minecraft team showed me the first version of the game in 4K, I was blown away. Mojang is a great example of a studio that started something new and different that led to a global phenomenon. At Xbox, we're searching for games that are fresh, new, and in some cases familiar. That means ensuring that the biggest third-party franchises you want to play are there for you on Xbox One. Of course, you'll find these great games in the Xbox Store, available for pre-order today. But bringing the biggest blockbuster franchise is just one part of the job. Delivering broad, diverse, and new games to Xbox means searching to find unique games from creators around the world that will surprise and delight. To me, these next few games do just that, starting with the game I got to play on a recent trip to Japan. It's hilarious, a little crazy, and a whole lot of fun. Let's take a look at it.
World premiere.
Exclusive. Exclusive. Exclusive.
We've scoured the globe meeting with creative artists and development teams, and I'm often surprised and humbled by their work. Whether it's a story that could only be born of a different land, or artistic design and storytelling that, in a single moment, can capture your imagination and inspire. There is much to be learned by looking beyond borders. Our first party is also a place of innovation and creativity. Today, I'm excited to share with you an extended look at never-before-seen gameplay from Rare's shared world adventure, Sea of Thieves.
Exclusive.
Ah, the joy of a new voyage far across the Sea of Thieves. Just you, the wide open world, and oh, well, it's not just you, she's here too. Oh, and this guy's here. But the point is, this is a shared world, ripe for exploring and raiding with your fine pirate crew. Look at them, scurrying around, making themselves useful. That's what we like to see. The world of Sea of Thieves seethes with possibilities, with adventures skulking above and below the waves. All you have to do is jump in and oh, there she goes. Few things tempt a pirate like the siren song of a lootable shipwreck. Careful though, there could be anything down there. Literally, there could be anything. We haven't finished designing it yet. Joking, that was a joke. Ah, sunken treasure. It's like a pirate performance bonus. Every player's decisions and discoveries will be different, but however you plan on seeking your fortune, it pays to be prepared. For gigantic lumps of iron, these are surprisingly portable. Amazing workmanship. Anyway, better get them back on board while the coast is clear. There's really no sense in pushing your luck down here. Now that is not a beast you want to pick a fight with. Yes, it's possible to take on these toothy terrors of the deep, but you're not much use to your crew bitten in two. Sometimes a tactical retreat is perfectly acceptable, in the spirit of that legendary pirate captain, Pathetic Dave. Thankfully, for every tense standoff, there's a moment of celebration or shared wonder. But for now, stow your hard-earned loot and enjoy the voyage. On Devil's Ridge beneath the sands, the gold lies hidden from thieving hands. Well, that's typical. Oh look! Here we are at Devil's Ridge. Nice transition, by the way. And so you'll shift from the heart of the sea to the island shore, where you'll explore jungles and coves, cliff tops and caverns. Every region has its very own landmarks, and over time, you'll uncover hidden shortcuts, abandoned stashes, and vistas that'll steal your grog-soaked breath away. And yes, sometimes you'll encounter people who, for whatever reason, would like to blow you into little pieces. That's pirating for you. Keep that pistol primed, because you'll also face the roaming remains of those raiders who came before you, caught short in pursuit of their own legends. An afterlife of fighting and troublemaking until all your bits fall off. It's what they would have wanted. Now, make sure your crewmates all have a part to play. Yep, that works. And look, he brought the riddle map. Seek the cursed boar shrine where there is no sky. It lies in wait for a light held high. Right, well that's got to be around here somewhere. But if you've got a bad feeling, you can always leave someone on board to brace the ship for a speedy getaway. Decisions. Ah, looks like they've sniffed out that place where there is no sky. Time to pool your resources as you plunge into the unknown. It would be easy to come a cropper in these claustrophobic caves. You don't want to wander off track. Unless, of course, you're streaming, and you'll have loads of people in the chat telling you what to do anyway. Don't mind that. It's probably nothing. Just kids. Of course, the Premier Plunder isn't just lying around to be claimed by any old drunken bumbler. You'll need to watch out for likely locations, following your map, clues, and your instincts to make light work of each new mystery. Light work. Little lantern joke there. You're welcome. Anyway, step 11 paces northwest, through the gloom. Dig my chest from its tomb. And with that, we're one step closer to payday. Then again, some of the loot in these parts has lain undisturbed for a long, long time. That has to be the spot. You can practically taste the treasure. Good call on the double-duty shovel work too. That storm outside was nipping at your heels. Ah, very nice. Of course, the trouble with treasure, as a rule, is that the owners really like to hang on to it. If you've got your hands full, it's up to your crew to watch your back. And while they're doing that, it's time for another strategic withdrawal with the loot. Nope, not that way. That's it. Easy now. Don't stop, keep going. Almost there. Watch that next step, it's a doozy. Now that's a rescue. If you can regularly beat the odds and get chests back to your ship, you'll be able to turn a tidy profit by trading them in at an outpost. That's just the tiny matter of making it through this storm in one piece. Pirate life is here on the Sea of Thieves, and you can live yours however you want. So rally your crew. Swear your oaths and set sail for riches and infamy. Become a pirate of legend. Just try not to be this one.
Exclusive. Exclusive. World premiere.
Come on!
Exclusive. Exclusive.
Motherfucker. They killed the power around the world. We're gonna light it back up because this is far from over. In fact, it's only just begun. That's why we brought in you. You got the talent. Now you need the tech. Big things do fall! Today, you throw grenades. Boom! Tomorrow, you'll be throwing cars. Ah! Forget dropping bombs. You're dropping buildings. Now it's time to get to work. Time to step up your boom. It's go time! Oh yeah! Welcome to the agency!
Determination to conquer all my ambitions. Headed to this position, and so my disposition. Not seeing no limits, killing the competition. Yeah, I'm a beast. I'm a people never have trouble. That's why they don't know what the struggle is. I don't pay the cost and laid off the boss. Analyze my losses. Now I'm taking off. Yeah, I'm a beast. Now I'm released. Ready to feast. Peace, not the least. I think that I'm number one. Just to keep it 100. 0 to 100. So you have a opponent. Are you a beast? Are you released? You ready to feast? Or do you a beast? Not the least. Do you think you're number one? Can you keep it 100? Are you a beast? Eyes on the prize, ain't no tripping us up. Ain't no denying, you gotta be tough. This train ain't slowing down. This train ain't stopping now. This train ain't slowing down. We got it all. Anything you want, yeah, you know that we got it. Hard as we try, yeah, you know you can't stop us. This train ain't slowing down. This train ain't stopping now. This train ain't slowing down. We got it all.
At Xbox, it's not just about finding creative artists. It's about empowering them and nurturing them, helping shine a light on their work, making it easy for them to build and share their creations. That's why the ID at Xbox program is so important to us. The team has released over 500 games on Xbox One and Windows 10 through the ID at Xbox program. And this is not just a milestone for the program and the independent developer community. It's a milestone for everyone who loves great games. I hope you're reminded today why it's so great to be a gamer on Xbox. Action, adventure, story, skill, surprise. These next few games bring it all together. Let's start with a game whose stylistic approach alone makes it something very special.
Exclusive.
The dark is older than the light. At last a day dawned, and we rose with this first light. But that light was a betrayal, only fleeting. In its wake, the night returned to claim us. After lifetimes, the light grows again, faint and vulnerable. We will live in the new light rather than just survive in the dark. This rebirth will end our wandering.
World premiere.
Follow me home, pretend you.
Rachel?
Please welcome, from Monolith Productions, Vice President of Creative, Michael DePlatter.
Remember me? You tried to humiliate me. You left your mark on me, but it didn't work. You burned my mind. I'll kill you. Until this moment, you have not known suffering. I've had enough of your mouth, Bruce. So now I'm gonna kill you. For all these orcs to see.
Always said you were an optimist. Know what that is, mate? It's about sizing up a situation that's bloody impossible and saying, yeah, all right, I'll have a go. I'm exactly the same way.
I like him. Bruce killed the boss. Come on, lads.
In Shadow of Mordor, we introduced a way to create unique personal stories for every player. And in Shadow of War, we're expanding the Nemesis system. Two new features we're really excited about are forging an army of followers and Nemesis fortresses. Here, we'll use the Ring of Power and recruit this Olog, Bruce the Chopper, to expand our army. Then, we're going to assault a fortress controlled by one of Sauron's overlords.
Oh, that was nasty.
Oi! Reckon you're going to skewer me? That little sword's good for a tickle, maybe. But you're gonna need more than that to take me down. Nice one, Ranger. This has never happened to me before.
You serve the Bright Lord now.
Bright Lord, Dark Lord, same thing really. It results me ripping spines out, which I like to do anyway, so either way's a win.
A fine addition to our army.
Name's Bruce. From here on out, I will be your shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Don't worry about my enemies. They will all follow eventually.
You want to plant your flag in Mordor, you'll need to do it deep. There's a fortress nearby. They say it's ruled by a two-headed troll big as a mountain and deadly smart, which, well, I guess he'd have to be given the two heads. You take him down, you'll send a message to Sauron and get yourself some nice new digs as part of the bargain.
We're not going to do this alone. Gather your troops.
Will do. Oh, just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya?
So we already have a few loyal followers in our army, and recruiting Bruce means we're ready to assault the fortress and overthrow the Overlord. We're enormously expanding the open world of Mordor to new regions like Saragost and Cirith Ungol. Mordor's a massive, living, breathing world filled with orc society, tribes, and wildlife, as well as stories and secrets.
You cleaved me in two. Any other orc would have died, but I survived. More than that, I thrived. My brothers put me back together, stronger than ever. But they didn't make me into what I am. You did. You created the machine. No!
We've just been ambushed by the machine. He's tracked us across Mordor seeking vengeance. He's one of the 7 new orc tribes we've added.
The machine will grind you to paste! I hate big sticks! Cool, finally! You dishonor the Styrians!
Instead of killing the machine, we'll dominate him, so we can take advantage of his abilities during the fortress assault.
You take out the Overlord.
But before we charge headfirst into battle, we should plan our attack and select our followers.
My black speech is a little rusty. Actually, I don't know a single word, which is a pain in the ass, but to hazard a guess, he said you're all gonna die horribly. Yeah, my kind of black.
Well, I will handle the Overlord. You focus on the defenders.
Define focus.
There are unlimited ways to forge your story and conquer Mordor in Shadow of War, and we can't wait to show you more this week at E3. Thank you very much.
Exclusive world premiere.
Ori affirms my belief in the beauty, artistry, and heart within the art of gaming. We believe that games, like books, movies, and music, should be celebrated and enjoyed by countless generations. We're passionate about preserving and celebrating the games you own, the classics of the past, and the genres you love to play. That's why 2 years ago, we launched the Xbox Backward Compatibility Program to bring Xbox 360 games to your Xbox One. And we've seen tremendous growth in the program. Today, our library of games stands at 385 titles, and over half of Xbox One gamers have played a backward compatible game. But I've heard your feedback and you want more. Today, I'm pleased to announce an exciting expansion to the program. Our team of engineers are working hard to bring us some of your favorite original Xbox game to today's Xbox One library, including a fan favorite that I'm asked about often by the community, Crimson Skies. And it looks great. And like the Xbox 360 games, OG games will look better and play better across the Xbox One family. We'll have more to share about this program when it launches later this year. I'm proud of the library of games available today on Xbox One. All of them will benefit from the performance and power when you play them on Xbox One X. But we won't stop there. I'm excited to announce that if you own Gears of War 4, Forza Horizon 3, Killer Instinct, Halo Wars 2, or Minecraft, we'll be providing 4K updates to these titles for free. And we already have over 30 titles from our third-party partners that are planning to provide free updates as part of our Xbox One X Enhanced program. Titles like Final Fantasy 15, Resident Evil 7, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, and Rocket League, just to name a few. This means you probably already have a large library of titles that you own today that will automatically get better on Xbox One X. Today, we showcase some of the world's greatest creators with a lineup of different types of games for every type of gamer. We showed you the largest and most diverse lineup of new games that have ever appeared on our stage. From every corner of the globe, from developers large and small, 42 games, including 22 with console exclusivity on Xbox One. And you're also going to be able to play all of the biggest cross-platform blockbusters on Xbox One. And every game will play great across the Xbox One family, and on Xbox One X runs every single game you've seen even better. So if you haven't joined the Xbox One family, now's the time. This week, you'll find Xbox One S available in the US for $249. And on November 7th, we'll begin worldwide rollout of Xbox One X, the world's most powerful console, at $499. Be the first to experience unrivaled power and performance on the Xbox One. We close today's show by looking to the future with a really great partner. They've been with us from the earliest days of Project Scorpio, and they're building an incredible game that takes advantage of the power and performance of the Xbox One family and the new Xbox One X. Please welcome Patrick Sutherland, Executive Vice President, EA Worldwide Studios.
New IP is the lifeblood of our industry. It's also risky. At EA, we have teams dreaming up a lot of projects, and only the greatest will make it their way to you. And that's okay. It's all a part of the creative process. And it's worth it, because when you find something special, there's no better feeling as a developer than introducing players to a brand new world. And as a player, there's no better feeling than losing yourself in a completely new experience. Our developers at BioWare have been creating something truly special. A huge open world that is lush, savage, mysterious, and ever-changing. Filled with interesting characters and new types of gameplay you'll enjoy with your friends for years to come. This is what's possible when we take an extraordinary vision and combine it with the latest technologies and hardware. Amazing concepts become possible. Great ideas become reality. So here we are, and we are so excited to share this with all of you. On behalf of the team at BioWare, let's see what this game looks like running on an Xbox One X. Here's John Warner from BioWare to show you Anthem.
Hi, I'm John Warner, Game Director for Anthem. Here is the world premiere of Anthem's gameplay.
Hey!
Freelancer. Fraxling. Listen, there's trouble. Big trouble. What did you do? I made a mistake. I hired some people. They weren't freelancers. I know. They said they could handle it, and the price was right. I thought maybe... Unbelievable. You're right. It was stupid. I'm sorry. But they're still out there. Somewhere. If you could just bring them back. Anything you need.
In the world of Anthem, you and your friends are freelancers, the heroes who leave the safety of the walls of Fort Tarsus to explore the unknown and protect humanity. Let's join two players as they head out on an expedition.
Hey, Paul. You ready to go?
We're just grabbing some supplies. Just about ready.
What are you going to use today?
I decided to go with the Colossus.
I'm going to use my Ranger. Try out some new upgrades.
Every player will own an array of exosuits we call Javelins. These suits give players superhuman capabilities and are heavily customizable so they look and play how you want.
Bam. Looking good. Nice. You've got a mortar equipped.
Yeah, I got it on the weekend. You lead the way, I'll follow.
This is a vast open world you explore with your friends. Each Javelin exosuit has its own unique playstyle. The Ranger is balanced and all-purpose, while the Colossus is a tanking powerhouse.
All right. Let's see what's up here.
The world of Anthem is hostile, and threats can come from any direction. This dynamic world where the unexpected is around every corner.
Yeah, he seems like a problem for another day.
We're getting some fire from up ahead.
I'll go low. You flank.
Hang in there. Almost there. Have you been in there yet?
I haven't. We should do that later with Kim.
Yeah, you could use the XP. Hello, treasure. I think we got some action there.
Anyone, we're under attack. Anyone in the area, we're under attack.
I think that's part of Praxis' mission.
You can equip your Javelin exosuit with gear that brings devastating power to combat.
Oh, there are a lot of scars down there. Oh, the scars have a heavy.
Have time to use that mortar. Give me some covering fire. There's a bunch more coming in.
Okay, I'll get this round. Oh, come on. Be something good. Oh, yes! Jerry's wrap.
Oh, nice.
Large-scale world events like Shaper Storms are dynamic and pull you off the beaten path with the promise of new stories to discover.
Oh, Shipper Storm incoming. Okay, actually, let's get some more people. Hold on a sec.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, what's happening?
I'm right behind you. Whoa. This storm is getting crazy. So what are we supposed to do? Fly into it?
All right, let's do this.
See you on the other side.
Our story is out there.
All right, guys. So that was the Xbox conference. What did you guys think of that, man? I mean, it was they definitely brought a lot of games. I'll give them that. They brought a lot of games. If I was just to kind of, without looking through all the big list of games, if I was just to casually say, like, give it a score out of 10, you know, no biases and like my own personal interests, you know, so I'll give it 2 scores. I'll give it the score that I think for me personally, like my own score, and then hold on, let me see this. Okay, I'll give it that score, and then I'll give it the score for like in the broad range of like gaming score. So I'll try 2 scores here. So the first score will be for just the broad range of gaming. If you're a third-party dude, if you love these type of games, like the Xbox One X, like why wouldn't you get it, right? It's the most powerful. It's going to get you the best frame rates. If third-party is your jam, then the Xbox One S, it's like trading your Xbox, right? People talk about the price. Just trading your Xbox. You'll get at least $100 for that Xbox. You know, maybe a little bit less, maybe whatever. So trade in your Xbox. Get yourself an Xbox One X and you'll be set. You know what I'm saying? If you have the money to spend. So in that range, it's good. So I'd give it a 7 out of 10 because they've got third-party developers. They've got the most powerful system. They're going to have great graphics, great frame rates in all their games and stuff. So I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Now, my own personal opinion, this is just me, what I like to play. This conference was kind of trash. This conference was kind of trash. I mean, there wasn't anything that I'm super excited about. There was, and let's just talk about like the conference itself. It was too long. Dude, we're going on freaking, 2 hours? That's way too long. That's way too long. It's like, oh yeah, we have 40-something games to show. They showed some games really quickly, then they showed a lot of games for long extended looks. That's what Treehouse is for. This is the perfect example of padding a conference. Pad your damn conference. Nintendo could do the same thing with their games just for 2017 and add developer looks for 15 to 20 minutes each, or at least 10 minutes, 10-minute looks or 8-minute looks into games, and have a freaking hour-and-a-half conference, just like they did right now. They can do the same thing. They can show off indie titles. They had an indie direct, right? They could have done the same thing with their indie titles, mix it into today's E3 and say, we have 40-something exclusives coming. Like, they could have done the same thing Microsoft just did right now, and people are freaking out about 30 minutes compared to this because Nintendo is cutting out fluff. More than half of that press conference was fluff. I don't give a damn about a car that I will never afford. Who cares if there's hot girls talking about a car that they're going to drive? I don't care about them. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Why people are so stupid online, Nintendo fans included, that can't see through stupidity. If you're over here complaining and whining about 30 minutes, and you just watch this, and you're trying to sit here and tell me that this is what you want Nintendo to do? You want them to bring out cars, and you want them to bring out professional people. I'm racing a car from this. Like, this is what I'm doing. I'm racing a car. Like, this is what you want Nintendo to do? You want Nintendo to do this stupidity? See, that's why I get mad. That's what I'm saying. Short-term memory. You know what I'm saying? Lack of just being able to see past stupidity is the online Nintendo fans' worst nightmare. It's the killer of Nintendo fans. You know what I'm saying? Because if Nintendo announces an hour-and-a-half press conference and does exactly what Microsoft does, people would have been hyped. Oh, it's an hour and a half. That means we're going to get a million different things. No, it means you're going to get multiple padded gameplay looks that they could have just done in a treehouse. I didn't need to sit through that whole thing. Ugh. Okay, rant over. But Jesus, you guys see what I'm talking about? They should have just showed, like, they could have just showed the trailers, and then later in the E3, if I want to watch a stage demo with IGN, you show your Assassin's Creed game. Because we all know we're going to see that same damn Assassin's Creed game. Ubisoft has their own press conference with Assassin's Creed. You don't think they're going to show that off? So now we're going to have to watch Assassin's Creed twice. That's padding. That's not even your game. That's not an exclusive, Microsoft. That's Ubisoft's game. It's not exclusive. It's coming to everything. Yet you're showing off the game for 10, 15 minutes. That's padding. Should Nintendo bring out FIFA and show FIFA in their conference for 12 minutes? We have a custom-built FIFA, right? You can take this version of FIFA anywhere you want. Should they put it in their conference and show it off for 15 minutes? Because the world loves FIFA, right? See, this is what I'm talking about. People online are stupid. People are so dumb, and they don't see the type of padding that goes on with these conferences. I'm sick of it. People are, God, so dumb. Nintendo could have done the same thing. It could have been an hour and a half. That was full of indie. There was indie games all throughout that press conference. There was indie games. Yes, they have third party. Don't get me wrong. They're gonna have a lot more third party than Nintendo. I get it. But still, Nintendo has a ton of exclusive indie games, timed exclusive indie games too. They could have done the same thing. Brought out the people, have a sizzle reel of 15 minutes full of indie games. You saw their Indies Direct. They had a ton of indie games that were either launch exclusives outright, or long-term exclusives. They could have added that in. That adds another 10 minutes. They could have added in a longer look at Splatoon 2 Salmon Run. That'll add another 8 minutes. They could have added in a longer look at Fire Emblem Warriors. That's another 8 minutes. Nintendo could have easily, just from what we know, Nintendo could have had an hour-long press conference. Just from what we know. This is stupid. They could have never had that in Indies Direct. They could have never had it and just said, let's just wait. Let's just wait. Show it all at A3. People over here praising 2-hour-long conferences. You have to be the biggest X-bot in the world to think that that was fun to sit through all of that crap. I literally took a short nap, a little power nap, for about a good 7 or 8 minutes because I wanted to get my strength back. I felt the life was out of me, and I was watching the Nairo Saga. They're in top 8. I actually want to watch all that, so I'm not gonna be on here too much longer. But I was watching the Nairo Saga for most of it because the Nairo Saga was more entertaining than Microsoft's conference. And like I said, if you're a third-party dude, if you want to go spend $500 on this Xbox and play all your great games in your 4K and all that, then that's fine. That's great. But yo, there was no Japanese exclusives. Microsoft, yes, you have some third-party. You got Code Vein in there. You've got Dragon Ball Z in there. Great. You know what I'm saying? But where are the Japanese? There's 0 Japanese exclusives. Nothing that I can see. Where are you reaching out? So, I mean, whatever, man. It was lackluster. I'll give it a 5. I'm probably going to give it like a 4 or 5 out of 10. A 4 or 5 out of 10. There wasn't much that I wanted. The only thing that I was excited about or that I thought was interesting, the Ori and the Blind Forest, people are talking about that game. I played the first one. It's meh. I don't think Ori and the Blind Forest is that great, but that's just my opinion. I know there's a lot of people that like it. Super Lucky's Tale. Okay, it looked like a halfway decent 3D platformer with some 2D elements. Okay, definitely. They took a little page out of probably Super Mario 3D World and Super Mario Galaxy's book with that one. Looking okay. Anthem, looking okay. But you can't sit here and tell me and look at Anthem and say, is it really going to play like that when we get the final product? Is it really going to play like that? And another problem I have, 2018, 2018, 2018, 2018. Damn near everything was 2018 in that conference. Crackdown 3 is coming out this year, okay, but that didn't look that impressive. The best thing about that was Terry Crews. Other than that, it didn't look that impressive. I'm not trying to hate on Microsoft. Look, you guys are looking at a Microsoft dashboard right now, okay? So, but my main issue, my main problem is that a lot of 2018, not a lot of creativity with their first-party IP. What was creativity? Yes, they have some creative indies. I get that. But where was the big reveal from a first-party standpoint for 2017? Where was the big game? Where was the new innovative game for 2017? There wasn't any. You got a lot of third parties. You got a lot of third party. And we all know what happens with third party games, guys. We've all seen the third party games that come out this year. Look, it's the fact. It's facts right now. Japanese developers are destroying third parties right now. When it comes to quality, it's just the truth. We have Nier. We have Neo. You know what I'm saying? We have Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's just not close. The best game released this year, probably from a Western developer, is Horizon Zero Dawn. You know what I'm saying? As far as major game, and that's not better than Nier, in my opinion. So, look, guys, this is what we're seeing. This is the fluff that people get. So, it's so funny too because if you defend having a 30-minute conference or having 30 minutes, you're called out as a damage controller. If you're not praising an hour and a half to whatever the case is, you're a damage controller, you're a fanboy. But then you see this, and you're not sitting here trying to tell me, okay, yeah, you can't get behind a 30-minute conference. Come on, let's just be real here, guys. I'm tired. I'm so sick and tired of this online culture with people calling you out for Nintendo this, Nintendo that, because that's what happened to me. I said, well, you know what? I think a 30-minute conference will be fine. There's going to be plenty to show, probably be a lot of trailers, give us a good look at games that are coming this year, that we can play this year. Not next year, but this year. Fanboy this, fanboy that. Now you watch this crap, any of those people going to say anything? No. Same thing that happened when we talked about Nintendo not coming to E3, right? Same thing that happened with Nintendo not coming to E3 as far as the Nintendo Switch at last year's E3. If you didn't, if you said it was okay, you were labeled damage controlling, fanboy, all that. Now that Nintendo Switch is doing very well, where are those people out to make videos apologizing to all the people attacking them? Nowhere to be found. And this is all spurring about because of this, like, this crap, right? Because everyone was saying, oh, well, 26 minutes, 30 minutes is not enough. After watching it 2 hours? What did Microsoft do right now outside of announce an expensive system? Look, they've got great third-party support. I can't fault them for that. That's going to be very good. Nintendo probably wishes that they can get third-party support like Microsoft. And trust me, they get kudos for that. That's why I gave them a 4 out of 5 or whatever the case is. All of those points were for third-party developers and for them making a very powerful system that's going to be able to really push third-party content and push what third-party developers want. That's why they got a 4 out of 5. But in terms of Microsoft themselves and their first-party content, trash. Trash. This is not up to the 360 levels. Where is Lost Odyssey? Where is Lost Odyssey? Where is this? This would have been perfect to bring back with Scorpio. Where is Lost Odyssey? You're still not doing Lost Odyssey. Where is Blue Dragon? Why aren't you reaching out to Hironobu Sakaguchi? Why? Instead, they will settle for endless games that look like this. You have hype, and then when you play the game, it sucks. This is what third-party developers have been turned into. Homefront: The Revolution. Hype this game. This game was so hyped, and then you play it, and it's trash. This is what third-party is. So, I mean, it's just, that conference was not good. It was boring. It was not good. It was not good. It was not good. No Lost Odyssey 2. No Blue Dragon. No exclusive Tales game. No nothing. Just... I'm sorry. Tell us what you really think. I'm sorry. It was not good. No Scalebound. And then you cancel Scalebound. I'm done. I'm done. Sony and Nintendo are going to absolutely mop the floor with this conference. Look, I know the Xbox team is happy, and I don't want to hate on Phil Spencer because it's not Phil Spencer's fault. This is what third-party developers push Microsoft to do. This is the product of everyone online. Okay, hold on. I gotta call out these Sony fans and these people, these 900p people, because this is the product of everyone making fun of Microsoft for 4 years now. 900p, 900p, 900. This is the product of that. They said, F you guys. 900p what? 900p what? This is the product of that. Of you guys constantly whining, crying, and complaining about 900p as if 900p is a problem. So instead of making games and getting cool exclusives like Lost Odyssey that I would love to play in 900p, not Lost Odyssey 2, I would love to play Lost Odyssey 2 in 900p. Instead, they build this thing and probably invest billions of dollars into this and have nothing for 2017 outside of third-party games that you can get on other platforms. It's you guys' fault that Microsoft is doing this and we're not getting great games. All you damn busters that are more worried about resolution than the damn game. That's the reason why everything is 2018 and nothing is 2017. And Microsoft is investing damn near Bill Gates' small fortune into this system. Because if you whiners, criers and complaining and making fun of Microsoft for 900p when there's nothing wrong with 900p. Stupid. Oh my god. Anyway. I'll read some comments. Sorry for the rant, guys, but it just pisses me off. Now you have Sony fans and you have people online. Oh well, show me the games. Show me the games, bruh. You were not talking about games when it was 900p. You were talking about resolution. Anytime there was a game, 900p. Now they come out with a 4K system. Show me the games. Play your third parties. Stop it. Don't say it. Anybody who made fun of Microsoft about 900p should shut up. Don't say that the conference was bad. You should love this conference. If you ever made fun of Microsoft for 900p, even at least one time, you should have loved this conference. Don't sit here and tell me that this conference wasn't great. Because you were the one who was saying 900p is horrible. Now they got 4K, right? You gonna make fun of it? Now you're talking about, oh, well, where's the games? Get the hell out of here. See, those are the real fanboys. Those are the real fanboys. If you guys see anybody online that was making fun of Microsoft for 900p and they're making fun of this conference, seriously, call them out. Call them out 100%. Call them out because they're the problem. Those are the problem. So stupid. I'm fine. I'm not going to have a heart attack. I'm fine. I'm fine. So stupid. But you guys see what I'm talking about, though. See, some of you guys in the chat, you guys see what I'm talking about. The people that were 900p this, 900p that, shut up. Shut up and say this conference is a 10 out of 10. Because 4K is a lot higher than 900p. So shut the hell up and buy the Xbox One S or Xbox One X. If you ever made fun of Microsoft for 900p, you should buy this Xbox One X. Seriously. And man, I'm telling you guys. Ugh. Yeah. I don't smoke weed. You said you can barely tell the 4K from 1080p because you're watching it on a 1080. This stream is not even 1080p. This stream that you're watching it on is 720p. So I mean, you're not going to be able to tell the difference, you know, through this. I'm not look, I'm not trying to paint you guys all the same. I'm not. What I'm saying is that if you ever made fun of Microsoft for 900p for third-party games, remember, because this came from the comparisons, you should love this conference because Microsoft has third-party games and they have 4K now. So what's the problem? That's what I'm saying. Like, everyone was making fun of Microsoft for 900p. 900p. Oh, this is the reason why I buy Sony, because it's not 900p. I can play my games in 1080p. Okay, well now they have 4K. So you should love it, right? Because you were complaining about the 900p. That's all I'm saying. I'm calling the people out who complain about 900p. I've never complained about 900p one time because 900p does not matter. Okay? Seriously. It's just, this conference, like I said, this is a product of everyone making fun of Microsoft. You ever been bullied? Who here has been bullied in school? And then you just, like, someone bullies you or someone critiques you so much in one thing. And, like, you just, like, you can't take it anymore. So, therefore, you just kind of go all out in one thing. And maybe you go overboard. Maybe you go more than what you wanted to do. But it was the product of everyone pushing you in that way. You know what I'm saying? It was the product of everyone pushing you. Like, seriously. I mean, I'll say the same thing. I remember, like, when I was in college, everyone used to tell me I'm slow. I'm not fast enough. Like, I'm slow. I wasn't slow in football, but I definitely wasn't, like, fast enough for my height. Everyone told me that I'm slow. You know what I did? I stopped lifting so much weights. I stopped lifting so much. I stopped working on power, and all I did was run. All I did was get slimmer. All I did was run to try to get faster and faster and faster. I lost all my damn power in college at one point, you know, and that was probably detrimental because when I hit people, I kind of went backwards or sideways instead of forward. But it was a product of everyone making fun of me for running the 40 and 4.8. You know what I'm saying? Everyone said that I was so slow. I was so slow. I completely said, okay, well, skip this. I'm never going to lift another weight, or I'm not going to lift weights harder, and I'm going to run. I'm just going to run and get fast. And I got fast. I got down to almost a freaking 4.4. Sometimes I could run a 4.4. But I had no power. Then they make fun of me for not having enough power when I was out in practice. And I'm like, you guys made fun of me for not being fat, for being too slow. Now you're making fun of me for not having enough power. Like, I can never win. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. That's what Microsoft is going through. Microsoft it's a product of everyone making fun of them for the past 3 years. So they go above and beyond what they even need to do for a console. Like, look at all the... So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is the product of everyone teasing them. It's like everyone bullying them online, everyone teasing them online. Okay, well, here you go. Everyone should like this. If you're a third-party guy, if you see these third-party dudes that always talk about Nintendo never has third-party this, everything's best on Sony, every single Sony fan that has said that 1080p is the reason why I game and third-party games are the best should drop Sony and go buy an Xbox One X, in my opinion. If not, then you're a hypocrite and you're part of the problem. So, whatever. OJ sir, if you complain about 900p, you're going to hell. Oh my god, not enough shooters. 4.8 for a running back. That's 5'9". That's incredibly slow. That is definitely slow for the 40-yard time. For someone my height, yeah, that's slow. Poor microphones. Exactly. They're misled by idiots. No, not Muay Thai. I do Kung Fu kickboxing. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Universal One. Special power, the rant is over. No, the rant is over. I'm done, guys. I'm done. I had to get my little rant out. Had to get my little rant out. So, you guys have any questions? Any questions? Let me know in the chat. OJ, when you were sleeping, were you dreaming of a better Xbox press conference? My best 40-yard dash is 4.49. That's my best 40-yard dash, but that's unofficial hand time. My best electronic 40-yard dash is 4.54. Did you donate, dude? Let me see. Okay, let me turn back on donate. Like, okay, so if you guys do donate, it'll pop up on the screen and everything, okay? So sorry about that Miragar link. I had it turned off because I didn't want donations and subscriptions popping up while the Xbox conference was on. So I turned it back on right now. So if you guys do donate, I can read off a question from you guys, or I can read off what it is here. So Miragawa Link with the $5 donation. Shout outs, man. Thank you so much for the donation. And here's what Miragawa Link had to say. I love your honesty, and what you said is 100% fact. The gaming community is stupid. They only care about resolution and graphics. Some people go overboard with the console war. And that's exactly what it is. They go overboard with the console war. Microsoft listens to all this, and then they come out with this system. So everybody who's been praising Sony for having a powerful system, for having 1080p, for third-party games playing best on there, should stop buying Sony systems and go buy Xbox One S or Xbox One X, in my opinion. You should stop, because I've seen a lot of people, especially go on Digital Foundry. Go on Digital Foundry, look at the comparisons between PS4 and Xbox One, excluding PC, because usually the PC fanboys usually get all crazy in there. But everyone that was making fun of Microsoft should stop playing on their Sony systems and now play on the Xbox One X, since it has the best resolution and it's going to have the best frame rate. So that's my opinion. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Miragawa Link for the $5 donation, man. Shout outs, man. You're always donating, so I really do appreciate that. Link for any other donations can be found in the description below as well. So thank you. I do appreciate that, man. Let's see here. I don't have my chat up. Where's my chat? Okay, here it is. Framegate. Digital Foundry, yuck. Digital Foundry's comment section, yeah, it's pretty. Digital Foundry's comment section is pretty bad. OJ, I would like to be an official PE ambassador. Where do I sign up? I'm not sure what a PE ambassador is. You can be a PE ninja on Patreon. And if you want to sign up for Patreon, yeah, they've got it right there. You can sign up right there for Patreon. And that's basically an ambassador program, right? You get a bunch of perks and rewards. The lowest tier is $1, so it's very affordable for everyone, even if you don't have a lot of money. You get most of the rewards on my Patreon for $1. It's not just give me $1 and you get nothing like most Patreons are. You get most of the rewards for $1 donation. So if you want to be an ambassador or a PE ninja, as we call them, go ahead and check out the link right there on Patreon and donate there. Plus, you guys get exclusive stuff when we hit certain goals as well. I'll be giving away a copy of ARMS once we hit 60 total Patreon members. So if you're looking at maybe winning a copy of ARMS, check out the Patreon page. OJ, what do you think Sony will show? I think Sony will show a lot of great games in addition to Japanese games as well. What if Sony announces another PS4 upgrade? I think that would be pretty much a PS5 at that point, right? PS4 Pro Slim? Maybe. OJ, are you looking forward to anything at the Bethesda conference? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the whole rumor about the Skyrims in space game. Which will deliver more, Sony or Nintendo? For me personally, as far as what I like to play, Nintendo will deliver more because I already know this year that I'm going to be playing ARMS, Splatoon, Pokken Tournament, Fire Emblem Warriors, Mario Odyssey. So I already know that year. That's already 6 games. That's already enough. That's enough for me to play in 1 year. Plus we already had Zelda and all that. So for me, Nintendo, but I know a lot of people, Sony's probably going to bring more games. And so overall, I think Sony will have the consensus, the best conference or whatever. But for me, I'm going to be enjoying Nintendo's games more. OJ, do you think the Xbox One X will be a success? Yes, I do think the Xbox One X will be a success. It will be a success for what they're trying to do. Obviously, the Xbox One, the original, is probably going to sell more, but the Xbox One X will be successful in what they're trying to do as a premium product on the market. You have to realize it's a premium product. You know what I'm saying? Just like graphics cards, right? Like you look at a graphics card, like for your PC, if you want like a Titan, or if you want the best ones, it's a premium product. It's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, right? And those do well for who they're trying to offer it to. I think the Xbox One X can be the same thing in the line of a really nice graphics card, right? $500, you get a really nice graphics card. So yeah. OJ, do you think a new Metroid game will be at Nintendo E3? No, I don't think a new Metroid game will be there. What do you think about the Xbox One X price? That's exactly what I thought it was going to be at. I was on the Spawncast. I said it's going to be $499, and it was $499. So yeah, that's exactly where I thought it was going to be. Metroid Other M remake, Metroid Trilogy remaster, neither one. How about that Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Fighter Z? I bet Max do Blue is lit. Yeah, the Dragon Ball Fighters looked amazing. I'm definitely gonna pick that up. That game is looking good. I love the art style. PS4 Pro X Slim Deluxe. Big mistake not having Halo for this conference. I don't think it would have mattered. Well, no, it would have mattered, but I have the last Halo, and yeah, so for me it wouldn't have mattered, but yeah, for other people, yeah. I missed the conference. How much Xbox One X now? It's $500. And FIFA Switch as well, OJ. What are you talking about? When is Nintendo's conference? Nintendo's conference is June 13th. That is Tuesday at, is that Tuesday? Or is that... Yeah, June 13th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern. Oh, is it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. Tuesday at 9 p.m. Or 9 a.m. at 9 a.m. at PT. Streaming Bethesda at midnight. Yeah, I'll be streaming Bethesda. For me, it's not midnight. No, for me, it's 9 p.m. I'm out, OJ. Peace. Catch you random later, people. All right, see you later, dude. Thanks for coming out, man. When is the Atari conference? There will be no Atari conference. Vegeta Phil says FIFA for Switch actually okay. FIFA for Switch is actually okay. People were already crying and complaining before they even saw the game. I can't wait to play Life is Strange Before the Storm. I could care less. I don't like those lifestyle weirdo type of games. I tried Life is Strange on the Xbox, and like it's just totally not my style of game. It's too slow paced. It's not a game to me. It seems like it's like a movie or something like that. But I mean, I can understand why other people like it though. No release date on X? No, there's a release date November 7th, I think. DBZ Fighter will be on Switch. Not at this point, because we're getting Xenoverse 2 at the end of the year, so I doubt that fighter is gonna be on the Switch, at least maybe a later port, maybe later in the year. Yeah, I think they'll come eventually, but it's not gonna come day and date with the other versions. What did you think of Anthem? It's hard to say. The gameplay didn't look like, I mean, it looked okay, but it didn't look anything. It looked okay. It was just, I don't know. Tyner Uppercut. Yo, shout outs to Tyner Uppercut. Let me read your comment here. Tyner Uppercut donated $5. So thank you so much for the donation, homie. Your rant was the most entertaining part of the conference. I couldn't agree with you more, bro. When you boast about having the most diverse lineup of games and show hardly anything but shooters, it means nothing to me. All fluff and no substance. Yeah, there's a lot of fluff. There's a diverse lineup when you include third-party developers in there. Then yeah, you know, you can say, okay, yeah, the lineup's pretty good. Like the Xbox team should be proud. Like, but substance for us Nintendo fans is very different than substance for, and I'm not including everyone in the chat here because I know I have people that like Sony more. I know I have people that like Microsoft more. Well, probably not Microsoft, but I know I have people that like Sony more than Nintendo here. So, you know, for a lot of people, and I'd even say somewhat Sony fans because of the first-party titles that they get and the exclusive Japanese games like Neo and like Nier that they get, there was no substance in this conference. There wasn't anything that was like, oh, that looks interesting, like exclusive, you know, like big budget or like really in depth, like that has that oomph to it. You know what I'm saying? It was lacking oomph from anything outside of indie developers. Some of the stuff that indie developers put out looked pretty interesting, right? But a lot of the stuff, nothing really had any soul or heart to it from Microsoft's first-party development. And that's what you see in games like Nier. That's what you see in games like Neo. That's what you see in games, even to a degree, like Horizon Zero Dawn. That's what you see in those type of games. And you just didn't see that in Microsoft's conference with their first-party titles. The games that you saw that in, as far as some heart and soul, maybe some a little bit of style and flash, was like Dragon Ball, was Code Vein, third-party games that you can get on every other system. So that's the reason why, for maybe for many non-idiot Sony fans that didn't bash Microsoft for 900p, the real Sony fans that just like to play great games all across the board, that's why they're probably looking at this conference and being like, Sony's gonna crush you guys. And if you're from Nintendo fans' perspective, you're looking at like, well, where's the exclusives that are like really good? Like they had a lot of Xbox launch exclusive Battlegrounds, PlayerUnknown. Bro, look, I'll tell you something about Battlegrounds, PlayerUnknown. That is not my style of game. I watch the white guys on Twitter play that game. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the white guys on Twitter love that game, and I just watch them play. I watch Silent Sentry. I watch Sacriel. I watch those guys play it. I can live vicariously through them, but I ain't playing that game. I think it's stupid, but that's just me. Yo, Vegeta Phil. Yo, man. Hitting us with that Rasengan, $12.73. Shout outs, man. Thank you so much for the donation, homie. If you guys want to donate, check out the description below. Use that. Please don't use Super Chat. Super Chat is lame. I'm going to be taking that off. But let's get into Vegeta Phil's comment. He said, my bad. He said, quote, keep the good stuff coming. No problem, man. I'm going to be streaming probably till my daughter gets back. I know I want to take probably a little bit of a nap. I think I want to make a video for you guys before the Bethesda press conference. So I'll be streaming for a little bit longer, maybe about a good another 30 minutes. We'll talk about things or until my daughter gets back. And I'll get you guys another video before the Bethesda conference, and then we'll get into the Bethesda conference tonight. So I will keep the good stuff coming. Shout outs to the donations, guys. You guys don't know how much that really helps as far as me keeping the channel going, making sure that I got, you know, decent equipment, decent stuff for you guys, making sure that I can invest the time from my other job that I have, which my other job I can do whenever I want, but still, you know, I have to kind of balance, you know, priority. So it really helps out when I can, get donations on here, and it balances things out for me and makes it, so I get motivated to make sure I do as much as I can. So thank you so much for the $12.73 donation. I really do appreciate that, Vegeta Phil. And yes, I will definitely keep it going, man. Don't see myself quitting anytime soon. All right, so Battlegrounds on PS4 potentially. We'll see. Did I miss any comments here? Quantum EL. Quantum, if you have a Twitter account, please message me on Twitter and just say that you're a mod. I need to teach you a couple things about the commands that we have. So please, Quantum EL, if you have a Twitter account, please send me a message just so I can get you ready for the next live stream that we do have that you're moderating. Thank you. And Poke Madness too. I'll also DM you too, Poke Madness. Just talk to you guys about a couple things. All right, so let's see here. Any other questions, guys? Anything else you guys want me to talk about? How is it exclusive? It's on Steam. Console exclusive, right? So console exclusive. Sales of the... Just Hanzo. Shout outs, man. Thank you so much for the subscription, homie. Welcome to the village. Everyone in the chat, please give this man Hanzo a big round of applause and a freaking headband. Yo, Ataki teacher. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Ataki teacher, thank you for the $5 donation. Shout outs, man. You've been donating a lot, man. So thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Ataki teacher says, hey, OJ, I just couldn't help myself after the epic rant. How does the Discord voice chat work? No problem. Let me go into that. So if you're a part of the Patreon family, the Patreon Ninja, all you have to do is wait for the live streams that we do have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will post a link to the Discord chat. Or if you want to get a link today or something like that, send me a message on Twitter or send me a message on Patreon. Just say, hey, where's the link to the Discord chat? And I will give you a link to the Discord chat. And the link in the Discord chat, and I'll get to that in just a second. And once you have that link in the Discord chat, then you can have a whole server there to talk. So basically, anytime that I'm live streaming, come on there. You can talk to me, ask me questions. There'll be other people on there as well. And it's a private server for you guys, all the Patreon Ninja on there. So yeah, that's how the Discord works. So send me a message on Patreon, and I will get you set up with that Discord as far as the link goes. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. I really do appreciate that. We have another donation too. Is it Kudo Tengetsu 91 donated $2 through Super Chat. Thank you so much for the donation. What is your favorite game shown at E3? Well, we haven't seen everything yet, but my favorite game so far at E3 is probably Dragon Ball FighterZ. That's probably my favorite game so far at E3. I think it looks amazing. I cannot wait to play that game. A lot of style. Arc system works on the case, so I'm really looking forward to Dragon Ball FighterZ. I think that's the best looking game so far that I've seen. I love the art style. I love it so much. It looks great. So yes, that game is looking fantastic. Thank you once again for the $2 donation, man. Every little bit helps. So thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. So let's go and get back into these comments here, man. You guys are keeping them coming. I appreciate everyone coming out here to the chat, man. This is awesome. You guys are awesome. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Let's see here. Yo, do you stream Nintendo Direct with Super Metal Dave 64? I did stream some stuff with Super Metal Dave. I'm not sure. Super Metal Dave's schedule kind of changed, so we don't stream as much together. But yeah, definitely at some point we'll probably put something together with me and Super Metal Dave. Or me and someone else. But yeah, definitely. Let's see here. Shadow War, much respect to the new subscribers. Definitely much respect to the new subscribers. Poke Madness. Okay, you're asking a ton of questions. Do you think we will see potential Thief? Is it Thief? Anuma IP at the Spotlight, and how far do you think it is? Do you think it's far enough? No, I don't think we're gonna see anything like that. I don't think we're gonna see anything like that. Okay. I answer. You're spamming. How are you a mod and you're spamming, Poke Madness? How are you spamming and you're a mod? I just answered your question. I got a feeling. Let's see. What really Anthem looks so good? I mean, it looks okay, guys. Like, I'm not. After Mass Effect Andromeda, I don't trust BioWare. That's just me. So, yeah, Sea of Thieves didn't look good. Sea of Thieves didn't look good. It did not look good. Let's see here. It's okay. I answered your question though. So yeah, that DBZ Fighters looks dope. It does look dope. Yeah, just go ahead and send me a message on Patreon. Also send me your if I haven't sent send your Nintendo Switch friend code or any other PSN, Xbox, Steam, whatever you want me to add you on. Just send it to me, and I'll get you all hooked up on Patreon, man. Okay. Nice sexy time. Oh god, that's funny. Cool Chelsea's profile pic. Oh god, I'm not gonna talk about that. What do you think of PF? What do you think of PF Xbox One X? What's PF? What's PF Xbox One X? I don't know that. I say give Anthem a chance. Bioware needs a bit of redemption. Yeah, I just don't trust them. You know, Mass Effect. They did the same thing with Mass Effect. They showed, oh, like you're jumping in space and you're doing all this stuff, and then you play Mass Effect Andromeda and it's trash. So, what up, Brad? How's it going, man? Thanks for coming out to the stream, dude. Give the conference a 5 out of 10. Yeah, a lot of board games. Exactly. If you're the games lacked heart and soul. Good games, but lacked heart and soul. Like Forza 7. Come on, man. Like, Garrett, am I supposed to get excited for holding down the gas pedal? You know what I'm saying? No, man, I'm good. Okay, what do I think about the price? Oh, the price is fine. It's a premium product. It's true 4K. It's going to have great... It upgrades all of your games from the original Xbox One and up. It's the best streaming device out there. It has Ultra 4K Blu-ray. It is a premium product that will deliver premium quality in third-party games and streaming. I almost want to get that thing just to stream. Boy, that streaming is going to be lit. The Xbox One S blows away Switch. Switch can't stream at all. But the Xbox One S blows away Switch, blows away PS4, blows away Wii U in streaming capabilities. The Xbox One S is lit when it comes to streaming. Heck, that's what I stream these press conferences on for you guys and everything. It's easy. It's simple. You have audio to your controller. No stupid things with capture cards like the PS4. It's great. That thing's probably even going to be better for streaming. So I might even think about picking it up just for streaming, man. Man, the Xbox One is good for streaming. So, yep. Why no Dragon Ball Z Fighters on Switch? Well, let's wait because we haven't even got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So that's the reason why. We haven't even got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 on the Switch yet. So that's the reason why they probably aren't announcing Dragon Ball Fighters, because we haven't even got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. See how that sells. So hold up. If you like Dragon Ball Z, get the Xenoverse 2. Maybe if that does well, they'll port over it, because there's no reason why that game can't be on the Nintendo Switch. Obviously, if you look at it, looks like that game could be on PS3 and 360, to be honest. So, yeah. Halo. Forza was cool. Metro looked cool. Yeah. You know, I have to disagree, but, you know, like I said, it looks okay. I'm not a Metro guy. I'm not a Forza guy either, so. OJ, if you could be a game character in any game, who would it be and what game? Well, if I can be a character that's just like in video games, and I can have their power or something, I would be Naruto. He has the greatest ability of all time that isn't like, I don't know, something crazy. His ability of making shadow clones and the amount of chakra he has, literally, you can do whatever you want in this world. One, you could be a nefarious criminal that will never get caught, obviously. You can make shadow clones. You can make 4 of them. You can be in 4 different places at the same time. You can have alibis for yourself. So if you really wanted to be the most notorious villain ever and rule the world, you probably could. But I wouldn't do that. Another thing about Naruto's power is that if you wanted to, you could study like Japanese, or you can study any language. You can do that without actually doing that. You just make a shadow clone with enough chakra in it and have them do it. And then when they're done learning, you just disperse them, and then it just goes straight back to the real copy. So yeah, Naruto's power is, quite frankly, probably the greatest thing in the world. Just a shadow clone in general, then large amount of chakra to make a lot of shadow clones that can last for really long amounts of time. That's the greatest power in the world. People, if someone had that, I would be very, very afraid of them. that person could rule the world. They could really never, unless like you find the actual person and kill that person, which would be difficult because you can make so many and you can just run and hide. That would probably be what I would want. Let's see here. What else? Any other questions? Sexy jutsu. Yeah, sexy jutsu from people. AC is still AC. It's not going to be any good. Well, it looks like Assassin's Creed with RPG elements. That's what it looks like. AC isn't exclusive. It's not exclusive. It's going to be on PS4 and Xbox One and PC. It's not exclusive. I just joined. What the? Hey, what's up, Terminator Juice? He says I just joined. What the f does Xbox console launch exclusive mean? It means that it's a timed exclusive. That's all it means. That's exactly what it means. It's a timed exclusive. Let me talk to Natasha here. Thanks, Natasha. I just had to thank Natasha real quick. I mean, they could be 6 months, they could be a year, it could be a few months. That's all it means is that it's Xbox One launch exclusive. So it's just coming out on Xbox One first, then it'll come to other systems later. Historic Duel says, how do you think Nintendo Spotlight will be set up, OJ? Like their ARMS and Splatoon Direct or Classic Directs? I think it'll be a little bit more spiffier. Think of E3 2014. Think of that. That's what I think they're going to do. They're going to go back to how the style of E3 2014 was. Maybe a little bit more in-depth with Mario Odyssey stuff. So more time on Mario Odyssey. So yeah, that's what I see. You know, I'm excited about getting stuff that we're going to play this year. You know, Anthem is great. All these games in 2018 are great, but we're not going to be playing all these games in 2018. We're going to be playing these games, or we're not going to be playing these games now at this point. We're going to be playing them next year. I gotta want to get excited about stuff that I'm going to be playing now. You know what I'm saying? Not next year, or potentially delayed to 2019. You know, so I'm late. Thoughts on the conference, OJ? I gave it a 4 or 5 out of 10, so I wasn't impressed. Oh, you're watching Etika, so you couldn't catch this one. That's all good, man. Etika, he's a big channel, dude. Don't fault you there, man. He's awesome. Oblets. I didn't eat Ooblets. Good stream. Catch you later. See you later, Wii U, mad. I'm begging you, Nintendo. Just give us what we want to see. We're gonna give you 2017 games, so that's what you're gonna see. Yeah, Anthem's gonna be a long way. It's probably a fall 2018 title if it doesn't get delayed to 2019. Xenoblade 2 is going to be awesome. I still think the Switch first year blows Wii U first 4 years out of the water. Man, it's close, to be honest, because the problem with the Wii U is that its best game, probably Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, is on the Switch at launch. So if you're factoring that in, and then you're factoring in, you're getting Pokken, you're getting Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you're getting, you're getting Fire Emblem Warriors, you're getting a bigger Mario game. Yeah, you're getting ARMS, a brand new IP. You're getting Splatoon 2, probably getting that Rabbids game. I mean, yeah, the first year of the Nintendo Switch and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, even if that gets delayed to early next year, that's still within the first year. And then you're also getting Fire Emblem, which might be an early 2018 title. Fire Emblems always launch in the early year. They don't launch in the later year. They always launch in the early year. And then also Shin Megami Tensei. Yeah, the Nintendo Switch's first year might beat the Wii U's 4 years, just in general. But yeah, it's a tough call. It's a tough call depending on what you like, because like obviously, I'm not counting games like Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. I'm not counting games like, the smaller titles that Nintendo did. Obviously, Star Fox Zero, those type of games were kind of like meh-ish. Whereas Nintendo with the Switch, they brought out heavy hitters from day one. It's not, they left the small games for the indie developers. Nintendo has kind of moved away from, like, as far as in that first year, because what you saw in that first year on the Nintendo Wii U is that you saw kind of like, I wouldn't say not full price experiences, but you saw a lot of stuff that's like, okay, that's not necessarily Nintendo going all out. That's not necessarily the biggest game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you saw stuff like, Nintendo Land, New Super Mario Bros., 2D platformers. You saw mini game collections, Wii Party U. You saw Wind Waker HD, which is okay. You know what I'm saying? You saw Wii Fit U. You saw just stuff like that in that first year. You know what I'm saying? You saw Super Mario 3D World, which is a great game, don't get me wrong, but definitely just an evolution of 3D Land. So you just didn't see that same tenacity, that same oomph that you're seeing with the Switch in the first year. And they're taking the best content from the Wii U when it comes to The Legend of Zelda, porting that over. When it comes to Pokken, porting that over. When it comes to what else do they got coming? Mario Kart 8, that was the highest selling game on the Wii U. You already got that in the first month on the Switch, plus added bonus, added benefits. You can play it anywhere you want, so it's tough. It's tough for the Wii U, because the Switch is essentially a perfect Wii U, right? It's a perfect Wii U. It's a perfect portable system hybrid type of thingy, right? And obviously, it needs to add some stuff to it. I'm not saying perfect in the sense of it has everything, but perfect in the sense of what Wii U was trying to accomplish. Not using a TV, having mobility with your system, but this time you can take it anywhere. But then you can still play it on your TV. That was kind of like the concept of the Wii U, and the Switch just blows that concept out of the water because now you can take this completely away from your dock, which makes you play it on the TV. So yeah. Let's see here. Do you think Fire Emblem Switch teaser trailer is possible at this year's E3? I don't think so. I think we're going to get a direct later in the year talking about Fire Emblem. Let's see here. You got your Switch for Monster Hunter? That's good, man. Life is Strange? No, I don't think Life is Strange is coming to the Switch. Yeah, Wii U only had 4 years, pretty much. It was pretty much done by mid-2016. It was done. Tokyo Mirage Sessions was the last big game from Nintendo published, or Nintendo game. And then there was nothing, and then what came out? And then Zelda at the launch of the Switch. So yeah, it literally had pretty much less than 4. Oh man, 2012 plus 420. Yeah, it literally had less than 4 years as an actual platform getting 100% support from Nintendo. So yeah, that's pretty bad, man. Zombie U got to be on the Switch. Zombie U's definitely not coming to Switch. Metro was heavily scripted. Metro was damn near robotic. That thing was ridiculously scripted. Ridiculously scripted. Choose your fighter, OJ. Epic Ranter Flame versus PlayStation 900p fanboys. Fight to the finish. Finish him. Epic Ranter Flame wins flawless victory. The Metro footage was definitely scripted. No way the actual gameplay. Yeah, it was scripted, guys. I mean, it's pretty obvious it was scripted. I don't think Bayonetta and Wonderful 101 are awesome and aren't on the Switch yet. That's true. Bayonetta and Wonderful 101 are great games that are on the Wii U that aren't on the Switch. So that's true. That definitely puts a... And, you have Smash Brothers on the Switch. Or, sorry, on the Wii U. You have a lot of great games. But if you look at the Switch, the Switch got Zelda at launch. You know what I'm saying? It got, as far as, what's coming out. You're getting ARMS, brand new IP. You're getting Splatoon 2 really quick. You're just getting a lot of games. But yeah, I can totally see how someone says, "Oh, well, no, hold up here." Not yet. And there's Xenoblades on the, on the Wii U. We don't have a Xenoblade yet on the Switch. So yeah, I can see why someone would say Wii U still got to beat. Hey, OJ, did you know there are Wii U games that sold proportionally better than the best-selling PS4 games? Yeah, I mean, like Nintendo's first party games. Yeah, like Mario Kart 8, that sold really well. But in terms of overall, PS4 definitely has more games that sold a lot more. The wider range of games that sold a lot more. PS4 definitely has a beat. Would I like to see Bayonetta 1 and 2 ports, No More Heroes 1 and 2 ports come to the Switch? Not really. I would just like to see Bayonetta 3. And if they do Bayonetta 3, if you bring over Bayonetta 2 port, that's fine. Or you bring over Bayonetta 1 and 2 port with Bayonetta 3. Kind of do what they did with Bayonetta 2 where you get the first one for free. I'd be down for that. But I don't necessarily think that there needs to be like a Bayonetta 2 port on there. But I wouldn't be upset if there was a Bayonetta 2 port. Bring it over. I'll play it again. bring over Bayonetta. I'll play it again on the Switch. So we'll see. Plus that game has online play. So people might want to continue playing the online play on Bayonetta 2. Hey, OJ, did you know there... Oh, wait, hold up. I already read that. No More Heroes is so underrated. I can't wait for that. I completely forgot. Well, we'll see if it's actually called No More Heroes. Any surprises in the spotlight? Yeah, there'll be surprises. There'll be some. Aquamaster. OJ is porting their best Wii U. OJ. Okay, she says, OJ, Nintendo is porting their best Wii U to Switch. What other Wii U ports do you want to see on the Switch? I want to see Smash Brothers. I mean, that's really the game that I want to see the most is probably Smash Brothers and Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Those are the two games that I really want to see. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Smash Brothers, and I wouldn't be upset if they ported over Xenoblade Chronicles X as well, or if they even ported over Xenoblade Chronicles. Maybe if they ported over both, double pack. Xenoblade Chronicles double pack. You get Xenoblade Chronicles X, you get Xenoblade 1, both on there. I think that would be, on one cartridge, that would be amazing. That would be so amazing, and I would want that. And then, yeah, whatever. So, yeah. But Smash Brothers is the game that I want the most. Thanks for the comment, Aquamaster. Yeah, everyone just really wants to see Smash. If I like RPGs, why should I buy X? If you like RPGs, well, I mean, you can play Code Vein. You can play Final Fantasy on there. I don't know. Can't wait for Sony and Nintendo. Yeah, Sony and Nintendo's gonna be good. Devil's Third port for the Switch. Man, I don't even know. Is it Itagaki? I don't even know where Itagaki's at, man. Nintendo was like, all right, bye, Felicia. He's joking. He's not serious. He's not serious about that Devil's Third port, guys. He's joking. Random question. Should I get ARMS digitally or physically? ARMS is one of... I'm a collector, so I like to get physical. But ARMS is one of those games, if you find yourself really liking it a lot, then I would just get it digitally. Because so you can just not have to worry about switching the cartridge. You can just play it, like, whenever. So, it just depends. But I'm a collector, so I always buy stuff physical when I can. Even though digital's way more convenient. They didn't tease Code Vein at Xbox. They flat out said that it was going to be on the Xbox. It wasn't a tease. It was a pretty good length, good chunk of gameplay. It definitely was not a tease. They showed some gameplay, and it's definitely going to be on Xbox. Code Vein is definitely multi-plat. I don't have a problem with switching cartridges because I don't, but I know some people might. Going all digital and Switch. Yep. So some people are doing it. It's a portable system, so you can. Any chance we get Wind Waker HD coming to Switch? No. Maybe like a virtual console type of deal, but no. They're not going to put Wind Waker HD. It's already in HD, already on the Wii U. I don't think that game is going to come over to the Switch. I just don't think there's not really any need for that game in particular to come over. It's fine on the Wii U. There wasn't anything that they need to really add to it. So no. Pokken Tournament was busted. Pokken Tournament is busted on the Wii U. There's some issues. Mario Kart had didn't have a good battle mode. Plus it's super popular. So yeah, I don't see them bringing over Wind Waker. Code Vein should come to Switch. I think it will. What up, Og? Code Vein's definitely coming to the PS4. It's just the question if it's coming to the Switch. Gravity Rush? This one? It's Gravity Rush Remastered. Nobody like the Gravity Rush games don't even sell well on the PS and PlayStation. I don't think they're ever gonna make another one. Super Lucky's Tale looked good. Yeah, a ground up game from Itagaki on the Switch would be good. You thought Devil's Third was decent? I mean, Devil's Third, it's like Devil's Third. There's some good things about it, but there's a lot of bad things about it too. I've been streaming for 3 hours. No More Heroes was an exclusive. No More Heroes is no longer an exclusive. I think No More Heroes 2 though is still an exclusive to the Wii. But No More Heroes 1 came to No More Heroes 1 came to the Xbox and to the PlayStation. Yeah, it did. I'll show you guys. Forgot the name of it, but I know I played it quite a bit. No More Heroes Paradise on the PlayStation 3. So yeah, you could use the PlayStation Move controller too. It looked exactly like the Wii version, just like with a little bit sharper resolution. But it looked exactly like the Wii version of the game. But yeah, it's definitely on the PS3. So it's not an exclusive to Nintendo anymore. But yeah. Yep. It's a good game. Oh, hey OJ, do you like Unreal Engine better than Frostbite? Yeah, Frostbite's overrated trash in my opinion. It's overrated. It's not that great. If you read the story, what happened with Mass Effect Andromeda, that game basically got ruined because of Frostbite. So I don't think Frostbite's that great. I'll take Unreal Engine 4 over Frostbite. But I'm not a game developer or anything or a programmer. I'm just looking at the games that come out on Frostbite, and I'm looking at all the developers that use Unreal Engine, and I'm like, okay, well, Unreal Engine's fine, you know. Like, there's nothing wrong with Unreal Engine, and then I look at all the games that come out with Frostbite, and I'm like, I don't like any of those games. So, Unreal Engine for me. But it's Bethesda. Bethesda conference is at 9 p.m. Western, 12 a.m. Eastern. No, I don't think Life is Strange. I don't think Life is Strange is going to be on the Switch, dude. It's not. Go play Life is Strange on the Xbox or something. Sledgehammer Games has the best engine. Advanced Warfare looks incredible. I don't think they have the best engine. That's not. I don't think so. But that's just me. I mean, because when you talk about an engine, you talk about can it what else can it do? Can it just do shooting games? Can it just do certain type of games? Unreal Engine 4 is the most flexible engine out there. Maybe Sledgehammer's engine is more versatile. Well, maybe it's not more versatile. Maybe it's good for Call of Duty. But in terms of like everything, if I had to make, like, let's say I'm a game developer and I'm going to make multiple different types of games, or I'm a publisher, which engine would I take? I'd take Unreal Engine 4 over any other engine. It's the most flexible. It's the easiest to use, or it's one of the easiest to use. It's the most flexible. Get some great games on there. Heck, I think that Xenoblade Chronicles X, or not Xenoblade Chronicles. I think that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is running on some form of Unreal Engine. But that's just me. That's just me. I missed the E3. Was it good or not? No, I don't think Life is Strange will come to the Switch. No, I don't think it'll come to the Switch. I don't care if it's Unreal Engine 4. I don't think it's coming to the Switch. There's no point. Like, nobody's on the Switch is gonna buy that weirdo life simulator game. Like, it's like a book or something like that. That game's weird. They're not gonna want to. They don't think Nintendo Switch owners are gonna buy that game, and Nintendo Switch owners probably aren't gonna buy that game. I mean, it's a weird. Not that you're a weirdo if you play that game, but it's just like one of those weird pick your adventure type of games, and like, oh well, this happens if you do this, and it's. I played on the Xbox. To me, it's kind of trash, but that's just my opinion. You know, it's not a game. It's like one of those things that you play with your girlfriend or something like that. You know, I don't know. Maybe let someone that's not into. Like, that's something like you watch someone on Twitch play. Like, Life is Strange is something that like you watch someone on Twitch play. Like, I tried that game. It's not a game to me. It's like a thing. It's just like a better visual novel, maybe. It's like a advanced visual novel. It's not really a game though. I don't like those type of games. So no, I don't think it's coming. Everyone needs more games. Not just Nintendo. Everyone needs more games. Not every developer is going to want to put their games on Switch. That's a fact, even if it can run. Yeah, interactive movie. There we go. Those interactive movie style of games. Salmon Run? Oh, heck yeah. We're going to be streaming Salmon Run with the PE Patreon dudes. Definitely. Switch is, the thing about it is Switch is, it is satisfying a diverse space right now. That's the thing. You can't argue with the sales. People are buying it because see a lot of games that are coming up for it that are coming out. You're gonna have RPGs like Project Octopath. You're gonna have Xenoblade. You already have I Am Setsuna. You have stuff like Mario Kart. You got Zelda. You've got ARMS. That's a fighting game. You got Pokémon, another fighting game. You got Splatoon. That's a shooting game. You know what I'm saying? Like you've got Fire Emblem Warriors. That's an action game. You have Mario Odyssey. That's a platformer. You have a bunch of different You have a bunch of different indies. It is satisfying a diverse space, or it wouldn't be selling in the first place, dude. So yeah, the Switch wouldn't be selling if it wasn't satisfying a diverse space of people that like to play games. That's just plain and simple. That's just what's going on. Doesn't mean that it doesn't have improvement or work to do, you know. But I think all the systems have a pretty diverse range of games, considering like what you like. And if you're not into third party as much, then maybe the Xbox isn't as diverse for you. But PlayStation has a diverse range of games, so. Switch needs first-person shooters, but that should be covered by at least 2 games this year. I don't know if it needs first-person shooters, because I think people who really love first-person shooters probably don't. I mean, I guess it's like, if you're talking about just having more diverse games, then yes, definitely first-person shooters should be on the Switch. But if you're talking about what's going to really make people, as far as the diversity that Nintendo fans are looking for, I don't think first-person shooters are something that Nintendo fans are particularly seeking out, or they already have another system if they love first-person shooters on there, so. Exactly. All systems have room for improvement. I think Microsoft is more worried about selling as many copies of Minecraft as possible. I think that's what it's all about. Just selling as many copies as Minecraft as possible. Getting as many people to buy Minecraft as possible. It's Minecraft, they bought that studio for Mojang for $2 billion. They're not gonna sit here and try to play favorites here and there. They're gonna sell as many copies. They want people to buy it on Switch. It's premium priced on Switch. Why wouldn't you want people to buy it on Switch? It's a premium price on Switch. You know? It's a game that they can play anywhere. You can play that version of Minecraft anywhere. That's money to them. That's money. Because you take that version of Minecraft out to somewhere else, someone else sees that and says, what's that? And they say, oh, well, it's Minecraft on the Switch. Oh, I've got Minecraft on Xbox. Hey, maybe you should buy a Switch and get this version. Okay, now that person has 2 copies of Minecraft. You know what I'm saying? Or they see the PS Vita and they take the PS Vita version out and they're like, oh, that's Minecraft on PS Vita? Oh, really? I got Minecraft on, you know, on PC. Okay, well, maybe you might want to get a PS Vita for this version of Minecraft. That's what Microsoft wants. It's completely separate from what they're trying to do as far as winning the console race. They want money. They want money. They want money for Microsoft, for Minecraft. So yeah, they're going to advertise all the different versions. They're going to make sure that all the versions of Minecraft are up there. They're going to want you to buy the Switch version because it's more expensive physically than the other versions of the game, which is why they purposefully did that. You know, so yeah, they're going to do that. Microsoft isn't dumb. Nintendo doesn't need to make shooters. They don't need to make shooters. They need to make good RPGs, which they're doing with Xenoblade. We're getting that, so they're doing that with Xenoblade, and we got Fire Emblem Warriors, which is going to be an action RPG. So we've definitely got that, but they definitely don't need to make shooters. And if you're talking about shooters like Splatoon, then yeah, I would say Splatoon is a shooter. They're making great shooters, but to sit there and say, oh, well, they need to double down on RPGs and shooters, not necessarily. They need to double down on great games in general. So I would say fighting. I would say RPG. I would say action. They need a good variety. They don't need to make these two. They need to do these two. I don't know. You're kind of going weird in the comment section, dude. Like they need to do these two. No, they don't. What they need to do is have a good variety of games that they'll continue to sell. You're saying that they need to do these two things, but they're still selling, and they're not doing exactly what you're saying. Like if Nintendo didn't release a shooter this whole year, the Switch is still going to sell out. It's still going to sell well. So no, Nintendo doesn't necessarily need to do shooters. They don't have to do that. They just need to continue to make a good variety of games, diverse list of games, in addition to RPGs, you know, and everything. And if you count Splatoon as a shooter, then yeah, I say that. But do they need to make like Advanced Warfare or something like that? No, they don't. Do they need to make, you know, Halo? No, they don't. They don't need to do that. No, not really. They're growing their install base on their own. You keep on saying they need to do this to grow their install base, but they're already growing their install base with the diversity that they have currently. That's the thing that you're saying is one thing, but it's not. I'm looking at the facts. You're just looking at your opinion. The facts are this: Nintendo is growing their fan base, and they're selling what they're selling from the games that we know that are coming out in 2017, and none of those include hardcore first-person shooters. Yet the Switch is still selling like crazy. How Nintendo can't grow their fan base any faster than they produce the systems. They can only sell as much as they produce. Every time they produce systems, they're selling it based on what we only know in 2017. So I don't know how much more you're saying that they can sell with having a bunch of shooters. That takes money away from other genres. That takes money away from Nintendo can't make everything that they're making right now. They make 15 shooters or whatever that you're trying to say that they're supposed to make. That's impossible. They're not going to do that. Shooters aren't something that the Nintendo fan base gravitates towards. You know what I'm saying? Like traditional shooters, if that's what you're saying. Stuff like Splatoon is good. They're going to sell a lot with Splatoon. You know what I'm saying? That's their shooter that they're going to have. You know what I'm saying? But do they need to do a bunch of shooters to grow their fan base? No. They just need to make a bunch of great games that Nintendo fans are going to go and buy. The concept sells itself. So I'm looking at the facts. I'm not, like, if it was up to me, I mean, if I was to say, oh, well, Nintendo should just do RPGs. That's what they need to grow their fan base. No. That's just what you want. They need a variety of games, not just RPGs and shooters. So, no, I definitely disagree. Conduit and Red Steel 3. Red Steel 3 would be interesting. Final Fantasy 14 comes to Switch, I think I'll pick it up a second time. Yeah, maybe. Exactly. They're growing their fan base with the best weapon possible, word of mouth. You can play games anywhere. You don't need a bunch of... The people that like shooters, that are hardcore into shooters, they're probably going to buy a PS4 and Xbox One. What's going to grow them? What's going to keep the games like coming out that's selling is Nintendo's going to have great quality and variety of games. That's what's going to keep the Switch selling. Variety of games, good word of mouth, and that's what they have. The summer's looking great. We get ARMS, we get Pokken, we get Splatoon 2 in the summer. That's awesome. So. Yeah, just exactly. No droughts. No droughts. No droughts. Good games. System will sell. People already, third party is already, it's like, it's so ingrained. Do you really think that third party developers want to like develop everything on Switch when they can make everything on Xbox One X and Xbox and PlayStation? Do you guys really think that third-party developers are like, oh yeah, the Switch, that's what we're going to do. We're really going to go hard on the Switch when they have the Xbox One X now? That's pretty much the same development as the Xbox One and PS4. No. Japanese developers that are looking to make some money are, yeah, because Xbox isn't as popular. But most of these big third-party developers that make these shooters, they're going to develop on the Xbox One X and they're going to develop on Xbox and PS4. They're not going to develop on Switch. It's just facts, guys. But, that being said, we're going to get some games from the Western developers on the Switch. I've been hearing some good things about that, so we should get some surprise announcements. Nothing mind-blowing, nothing like, oh my gosh, that's coming to the Switch, oh, like, nothing like that. But are we going to get some Western games? Yeah, because the Switch is selling. So yeah, we're going to get some, but... Yeah. Oh, you missed my reaction? Well, it was funny. Maybe. Well, Skyrim you can play anywhere you want on the Switch. That's why it's exciting. At least that's why I think it's exciting. By the time you knew about Splatoon, you sold your Wii U. It's unfortunate. Still play Wii U to this day. Are you getting Monster Hunter Double Cross? Maybe. Unique shoes are cool on Nintendo systems. Splatoon is cool. I agree. Reggie is live right now. Is Reggie live right now? Talking with Jeff Keighley. I doubt they're going to reveal anything. Let me know what he says. Let me know what he says. See, OJ, if you ain't getting Monster Hunter Double Cross, I might get it. We'll see. We'll see when it comes out for North America. Yeah, if there's huge growth, they'll develop for it, but some developers will just, not put their games on there and won't do anything. I can see a similar situation to the Wii. If it sells as well as the Wii, I can see developers making special games, making different types of games, like Miramasa the Demon Blade, like Red Steel. I can see them making games like that. The Wii got a ton of just weird, different type of games, and I can see the quality being better on the Switch because it's HD system and everything. But I can see them kind of taking that route with the Switch. These exclusives, less third-party multiplats and more exclusives for the Switch. Never got a Wii U. It's expensive for you. Yeah, $350 when it launched. I'm gonna be playing ARMS like crazy next week. Oh my god, you guys are gonna get bopped in ARMS. Interview with Reggie on YouTube Live. Yeah, like I said, tell me what he says, guys. I'm not watching it. I don't care. Tell me what he says. OJ, do you think Resident Evil 7, DS3, and T7 will come to the Switch? What's T7? Terminator 7? Dark Souls 3? Or is that Tekken 7? I don't think no Tekken 7. No, we got Pokken Tournament. So no. Dark Souls 3? Yes. Resident Evil 7? Yes. Do you think any more fighting games would be too much? No. Because there's not enough. The type of fighting games on there are very different. Like ARMS is very different from Pokken. Pokken is very different from like Street Fighter. So no. Maybe another fighting game would be fine, or two. But I don't see Nintendo doing a lot of like first party fighting games. I think ARMS is pretty much it. ARMS and Pokken are pretty much it. Are you streaming until after the Bethesda E3? No, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna stop streaming here in about the next few minutes, and then I'm gonna relax and take a break, and then I'm gonna start up with E3. I'm gonna make a video for you guys, and then I'm gonna stream E3 Bethesda conference. I'm gonna take a nap though, so I need to get off it a little bit. I need to get off the live streaming here so I can take a nap and eat and relax for a bit, and then I'll stream the Bethesda conference. History always repeats itself. Nah, OJ will bop you in ARMS. We'll see about that. Y'all gonna get bopped. OJ, what's your favorite PlayStation franchise? I don't know. Trying to think. I just like usually play like third-party games on Sony. I mean, I guess Nier is pretty good. Nier. Infamous. Yeah, Infamous maybe. Infamous. So OJ, are you ready for me to bop you with Ninjar? You're not gonna bop me with Ninjar. That's the problem. I streamed it. I'm not bad. I'm not bad at ARMS at all. And if I lose, I'm gonna download you. I'm gonna download you, and I'm gonna bop you the next time. So if I lose, that's okay. I'll download. I'll learn, and then I'll bop you the next time. Nobody's gonna clean sweep me. Nobody's gonna just like beat me every time. None of you guys, at least. None of you guys are gonna just beat me every time. I'll learn. I'll get better. Call of Duty World War II coming to the Switch also, OJ? Maybe. I think so. Yusef Aman, subscription. Thank you for the subscription, homie. Welcome to the village. Everyone here, please get this man a freaking headband. Shout outs, man. Thanks for subscribing, homie. Oh, wow, it's going to be a late night. Thanks. Yeah, it's going to be late. Was you coming with them dead Master Mummy mechanics? I don't even like Master Mummy. Do you want to see Tokyo Mirage Sessions or a new Sin and Punishment game for the Switch? There's a rumor about Sin and Punishment. But, I mean, either one would be fine. I like Sin and Punishment. I like Tokyo Mirage Sessions more than Sin and Punishment, though. The Evil Within 1 and 2. Evil Within 1 and 2 is not coming to Switch. It's definitely not coming to Switch. Hey, OJ, what's your favorite Mario Kart 8 track? Or like the Wario, like the Mount Wario. Who do you think will be the best character in ARMS? I think Mechanica and Ribbon Girl are going to win the most. See you later, Jack Gates. Thanks for coming out, man. I appreciate that. Do you think we'll see Skyrim tonight on the Switch? Maybe. Maybe not. I think we'll have a 3-on-3, maybe similar like Tekken Tag. Did you have any thoughts on the Atari box? I did a little bit when I was on the Spawncast, but not really. I need to know more information. Can't wait for Dragon Quest XI, though. Yeah, Dragon Quest XI is going to be good. Reggie's giving Jeff the business in ARMS right now. See, it's nothing. They're just playing ARMS. So. The Giving him the business. My favorite ARMS character? Min Min. Min Min. Yeah, just Min Min. Min Min and Twintel. You remember you got your man Ninjara, OJ? Ninjara looks like a derpy ninja though. I will admit he does look like a derp ninja. What are you expecting from Nintendo's briefing? Great quality games in 2017. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite on the Switch? I don't think so. Is that Pepe the Frog? Bethesda liked a tweet from someone at them about Skyrim on Switch today, relating to their E3 show. Hopefully they talk about it. I think Skyrim's gonna be there at the show. We'll see if they talk about it. Such an old game. Reggie wins against Jeff. All right. Twintel because she's thick, or you like the mechanics. I don't care about video game thickness. Like, I'm not gonna go too in depth, but I have a daughter, so I mean, real life is much better than looking at purring over video game characters. So, yeah. I hope Nintendo teases some for 3 to 6 months of 2018. I doubt they will. I think you should expect 2017 titles. We got Nintendo Directs for that. Code Vein on Switch? I think so, but we'll see. Did I miss Bethesda press conference? Bethesda? No, you didn't miss it. They're going to be at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's still about 4 hours, a little bit less than 4 hours till their conference. Reggie beat Jeff once again. Yeah, 9-hour maintenance. Might be something big going down. Those pixels on the screen are thick. Yeah, I know, but like I said, real life is much better than looking at fake women on video games. I'm just saying, you know. Like I said, I have a daughter. I have a fiance. Real life is much better than fake thick. I think Nintendo was purposely lowering the expectations to blow us away with unexpected announcements. I don't think so at all. No. What games are you going to be buying for the Switch the rest of this year? Splatoon, ARMS, Pokken, Fire Emblem Warriors, Mario Odyssey, Project Octopath if it comes out this year, Xenoblade 2 if it comes out this year, and maybe some indie titles. Any new Square title on the Switch? Projects, the Spear game, Lost Spear. Oh, did you not like Sea of Thieves, or was it because the conference itself was too long? Sea of Thieves just didn't look like my style of game. I'm not gonna waste my time dealing with a bunch of idiots online. No offense to anyone, not calling anyone out there who plays the game idiots, but I'm not gonna sit there and go on pirate ships with other people. I mean, it looks cool. Like I said, outside of what I think, from an outside, no bias, it looks cool. It looks great. People that like that style of game, good for you. Me personally, I don't like people and people don't like me, so I'm probably not gonna like that game if I try to play it. I'm not trying to wait for people online and, you know, do all that stuff. You know, I'm not a big MMO like guy, you know. I mean, it's okay, but it's just not my style, really. Indivisible is definitely going to be a very good game for the Switch. I'm looking forward to that game. A leaker said that there are 4 huge unexpected announcements, not including Rabbids. All right, let's just calm down, Og. We'll see if it happens, though. Nothing wrong with getting kind of hyped up. It's good. I think it's going to be a good show. But then remember, I mean, people are doing all sorts of crazy stuff. You know, trying to get people all hyped up. You know, you never know who that person is. Who knows? You know. What up, Wolves Finest? Shout outs, man. Thanks for coming out to the stream, homie. Rabbids. How do you feel about the Rabbids game? I think the Rabbids game is going to be good. Excuse me. OJ spilling the tea. Appreciate the honesty. I'm always honest with you guys. Mother 3 out now. You're joking, Og. Tell me you're joking. That's definitely you're joking. That's not real. I don't know. I think generally, though, on the internet, people thought that the Microsoft conference was pretty good, right? So Reggie says that he confirmed Spotlight, the E3 2017 Spotlight will be 25 minutes, breaking more news during Treehouse Live's first hour. So they're basically splitting it up. You're going to have announcements for Treehouse or for the Spotlight, and then you're also going to have announcements during the Treehouse. So that's how they're doing it. Okay, so Dragon Ball Fighters uses Dragon Ball Fighters is an Unreal Engine 4 game. There should be no reason why that game shouldn't come to Switch at some point. There should be no reason why that game shouldn't come to Switch at some point. Dragon Ball Fighters. EA's conference could have easily been less than 30 minutes. They could have showed us the journey. They could have showed us that Tale of Brothers thingy. They could have showed us those. That thing could have been over in probably top, like, 45 minutes for EA's conference. Maybe less. Probably less. Thoughts on the new Assassin's Creed? I personally think it looks great. I'm not an Assassin's Creed guy. I went and made a sandwich while they're talking about Assassin's Creed. Do you like games like Diablo 3? I do like games like Diablo 3. I have it. I also have... hold up. I don't know where it's at. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Yeah. I have this one. So, yeah. Whenever I talk about a game where you guys ask me something, I usually like to, because like a lot of people like to BS on YouTube, right? They'll say, oh, well, yeah, I like this, but then they don't have the game. So, yeah, I like Diablo. I have it right here. I 100% disagree with you. Xbox did not have an amazing show. Xbox did not have an amazing show. They had a lot of 2018. Like, if an amazing show to you is standard gameplay, just a lot of flash and buzzwords, Xbox One launch exclusive, Xbox One Windows 10 PC exclusive, and then it's like Forza, or they have like 2018 titles, or Anthem that's multi-plat titles. I just don't see that as a great conference. They didn't. I don't think Microsoft had an amazing show. They did. I don't think they did. Personally, I personally don't think that they did. But if you think that they did, cool. But just for me, I mean, I know you're a big. I know, Og, you're a big like Madden guy. You're a big. You like those games, so maybe an Xbox One X is for you. You know, so maybe that's why you think that they had a great conference. But for me, I just didn't see any soul. There was no soul in those games, man, and there was no first party. Like, where's all the games coming in 2017? Where's all the big first party games in 2017? All they announced was Crackdown for 2017. What else? Forza coming out in 2017. It's like Sea of Thieves. It's the same. Not enough games, my man. Not enough exclusives to separate yourself from what Sony's going to be offering this year, probably. You know, with the Spider-Man. I think the Spider-Man exclusive might be better than anything Microsoft had as far as exclusives go. Let's just be real here. That Spider-Man exclusive looks better than anything that they had. So, we'll see. They had a lot of new, and look, that's fine. You can have a lot of new games. That's great. But a lot of those games, once again, were indie titles. You know, a lot of them were indie titles, or a lot of them were launch exclusives, or a lot of them were on PC. A lot of them were on PC, or like games that they've already been out Battlegrounds, or a lot of them were like scripted, like Metro was scripted, and that's going to be multi-plat. Anthem was looking great, but that's, once again, multi-plat. Dragon Ball FighterZ, multi-plat. They had a lot of multi-plats. They had a lot of weird title, like launch exclusive. They didn't have a lot of games that we're going to be playing in 2017, new-looking games that we're going to be playing. Like, oh my gosh, what's that? They didn't have that. And if you don't have games that you're going to be playing this year, then I don't think that's a great show. But that's just my opinion. You can talk about all the stuff that's coming out in the future. That's great. But to me, it just seemed like they highlighted indie games, which is fine. But if Nintendo were to include that in Nindies Direct, they could have done the same thing. Nintendo Switch, launch exclusive. SteamWorld Dig, you know what I'm saying? Nintendo Switch, launch exclusive. Mr. Shifty, Nintendo Switch, launch exclusive. You know, like, they could have done the same thing that Microsoft was doing with a lot of those games. So I think you're kind of getting dragged into the buzzword, you know, to the buzzword. Like, you're kind of falling into that. Where if you look past it a little bit, it's not as impressive as them saying we have 42 games, but 30 of them are indie smaller titles, and another 10 of them are games that are coming to other platforms at a later time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but that's just me. That's just me. And I didn't see anything for 2017 that's like, oh my gosh, like all I saw was Crackdown for 2017. So, I mean, State of Decay 2, you know, I don't know. But that's just me. That's just me. To be fair, the Xbox One X is coming out a month from the end of the year, but I'm not asking for Xbox One X exclusives. I'm asking for Xbox One games. Every game, you can't make an Xbox One exclusive or Xbox One X exclusive. You can't make one. Any game will work on any system. I'm not asking just for that. I'm asking for them to make Xbox One games that have some soul. Make some games with some soul. I didn't see any. All I saw was Terry Crews come up on there with Crackdown. And I mean, outside of that, I mean, like I said, Ori and the Blind Forest, that does have a little bit of soul, but like I said, we'll see. That's just my opinion on the matter. Just my opinion on the matter. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. Been streaming for going on 4 hours now. Thank you to everyone who came out to the live stream. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to everyone with all the donations. I do appreciate that as well. Yeah, so if you want to check out, be a part of the PE family as far as the PE Ninjas go, check out the Patreon page. Also check out donation page. You can donate anytime. Get your name read out on stream, also on the screen there. Once we hit 60 people as far as the Patreon goes, we will have a giveaway for ARMS. So check out the Patreon page, link in the description of this video. We also have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We'll be bringing that back probably next week, not this week because this week is E3. And then we'll have a tournament at the end of the month for that as well. So a lot of great stuff going on the channel. So check it out, Patreon, check out, or just want to donate, that's cool. Or check out our Twitter as well. Follow me on Twitter, links in the description below. Also Facebook, we have that as well. Follow me there just to keep up to date on all the latest information. But I'm really responsive on Twitter. So if you're going to follow me on anything, if you're going to be lazy and not follow me on anything, you know, if there's one thing to follow me on is Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Twitter because I will answer your questions or respond to you guys whenever you guys have something to say. So follow me on Twitter. But anyway, guys, that wraps it up. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I'm going to leave my Twitter link right here for you guys. So please check me out on Twitter if you guys want to, like I said, talk to me. So Twitter is awesome. So thank you so much, guys. I do appreciate that. And we will see you guys for the Bethesda live stream later at 9 p.m. PT, 12 a.m. ET. That is 5 a.m. I think British time in Britain. So, all right, guys, take it easy.